Hello, guys. I am Earth Angel, established 1990, and welcome to my angelic room. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope you will stay around. I'm constantly posting wonderful, in depth content on YouTube, as well as I have my other social media outlets. My most active is Instagram. If you want daily pick a cards, inspirational, motivational, music, all that good stuff. All that information is linked in the description box below. Today we are doing Welcome to My Dark Side, Cutting Karmic Ties. Okay, so I wanted to do a twist on karmic energy. You know, it's usually you versus your person, or you versus the karmic energy. And that's all right. You get to find out how the karmic feels about you, or you get to feel like where's your person head heart space with the karmic, where their head heart space with you. And I feel like that's cool, but I wanted to be more productive. It's been a constant energy reading with feminine energy of kind of doing too much pick a pals, doing too much readings, okay? Because it's like this clinging on to I gotta know, I have to know. So I wanted to do a way that is more productive and less obsessive, okay? Because the best way of attracting your person back to you is surrendering. You surrender by trusting in divine timing. But I like productive readings that kind of let you know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, okay? So this is what this kind of reading is. So it's going to be broken down into 5 different categories. Okay, we're going to do what is your person's current energy, overall current energy with the karmic. What shadows is the karmic reflecting to your person? Okay, what shadows is the karmic reflecting to you? Because we always like to think of the karmic as the other woman, the other man, the other person. Okay, but karmic serve their purpose. It's a teaching lesson. It's our shadows in the physical form. Okay, so whatever shadows that you're supposed to face, the karmic is not only helping your person but helping you, because karmics are usually associated a lot of time with twin flames. And this is like I'm gearing towards a twin flame, more so a twin flame connection. But if you're not in a twin flame connection and this happens to come to you, then it's messages in here that your spiritual team wants you to receive. So after we do what shadows the karmic is reflecting to you, we're going to do, so why are they struggling to leave the karmic, and what's next. So this is going to be a super in-depth reading. We're going to find out what's going on, hopefully to help ease your mind and let you know exactly what's going on. So if it's delays with communication of union, maybe it's because you're not fully facing your shadows. So we have 3 piles here. Okay, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, take some time if you need to pause the video to really look, intuitively pick, and once you pick, proceed to your pile. Hello, pile 1. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so you pick the Lovers in the reverse. Today what we're doing is Welcome to the Dark Side, Cutting Karmic Ties. If you didn't see an introduction, I would definitely say go back to really know exactly how we're going to break it down. I don't want to spend too much time repeating it, and especially for those who actually sat through the introduction. But if you missed the introduction, check it out to see all the ins and outs of what we are doing today. But before we get into the cards you selected, what we're going to do is ground ourselves and really tap into our person's energy. So what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to get my singing bowl. And we're also going to find out what chakra is out of alignment. Okay, so what I want you to do is close your eyes, take a deep inhale through your nose, hold it, slowly blow out. Keep your eyes closed and keep your person on your heart and mind as we tap into their energy. Okay, you can open your eyes. So if you hear music in the back, that is a golden shield of protection frequency that I'm playing. When I was working on the ad to put on Instagram to get people hype about this reading, my device really was messing up. I feel like it's low vibrational energies that really every time, like with my readings, I'm finding out here recently, every time I get more of a super in-depth healing reading, it's like my device start acting up. So I have not only blessed this space, but I have that playing in the background to keep this golden shield of protection from any low vibrational energies that may try to interfere with this reading. Okay, because this reading is really ultimately helping with healing, ultimately helping you get closer to union. A little bit of what I said in the introduction of what's this reading about is, yeah, when we usually think of a karmic reading, it's a little bit more messier. We get to see like, okay, well, what does the karmic think about me? And then it's like kind of, and it's funny with the lover's energy because it's the choices. It's like, well, how does your person feel about the other person? How does the person? So I feel like that kind of gets you in this obsessive energy. It gets you in a low vibrational energy. So I wanted to do a more insightful one, a more in-depth one, a more objective one, so you can see what's really going on in the 5D. Even if movement isn't really taking place, why is it moving? Ooh, why is it movement taking place in the 3D? What shadows maybe you or your person are neglecting? Okay, because the karmic is a reflection of your shadows. It's to a karmic is paying off karmic debts, karma, okay? What goes around comes around. So again, it goes all back to your shadows, okay? So God puts a karmic in the physical form to really make you face those shadow sides head on. So if you're a person is struggling to leave a karmic, 9 times out of 10, they're not really facing their shadows head on, or you, the viewer. Okay, because on the twin flame, the karmic is not only a reflection of your person's shadows, but it's also a reflection of your shadows. So we're going to find out exactly what's going on. So let's see what chakra is really out of alignment with you. We're going to stay with your person in this karmic. So what chakra is really out of alignment with your person when it relates to this karmic? So I'm closing my eyes. I'm intuitively, and I'm going to shake it up a little bit more, intuitively going to pick, like it's this one right here. I see third eye wanted to come out. Solar plexus. Okay, so this is the confidence, this is strength, this is power. Okay, so I feel like your person is struggling. I wouldn't be surprised if strength comes out in the reverse. I feel like your person is struggling to find their inner voice, their strength, their confidence. Okay, it's like when it comes to dark and low vibrational energies, what they feed off is your fears and insecurities. So I feel like your person is becoming overwhelmed with that. It's like it's really amplified, and instead of facing it head on, I'm seeing like a person kind of like crawling in a ball, like overwhelmed with that. Now with the lovers in reverse, okay, this talks about choices. I feel like your person is realizing they made the wrong choice. But the way lovers are portrayed in this deck, okay, it kind of looks like a family of vampires. Okay, because you got the 2 women and the 2 men. So that's what the first thing when I saw that, I was like, okay, I feel like it's family. It's more than one person. It's more than this karmic that is kind of delaying this connection. I feel also with the lovers being in reverse they, and with the confidence with the solar plexus, your person is struggling to really understand the depths of this connection, okay? With the lovers, this is saying, of course, this is like one of the cards that definitely stamped that this is the divine connection. It's saying that this connection is more than just the physical. This is emotional. This is spiritual. This is stability. This is unconditional love. And I feel like that idea scares your person. And I really feel like your person, karmic, is really amplifying those fears of commitment. Like maybe I'm getting like all the negative traits they probably associate with love, like a loss of freedom, because a lot of masculine energies, they don't want to be tied down. They kind of think that's why a lot of them are fearful of marriage, or this kind of being tied down. Maybe someone that's clocking their every move, okay, that's constantly assuming the worst, that's constantly in their space. Like, that's what I feel like this karmic is like. Probably every negative trait that they had with love, it's amplifying that, okay, and it's making them kind of crawl into this like little hole of fear. But I also feel like it's family members as well. It's more than one party affecting this connection, because like I said, this looks like um a family of vampires. And it also may be reflection too with it. It could kind of go off with a couple. Maybe your person is in a relationship, you're in a relationship. Because they give me J-Lo, ain't it funny? Baby, is that your girlfriend? I bought my boyfriend, and maybe we can be friends. La, 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 la. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting with this first card. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put that over here to the side. We're gonna start off with the first question, okay? And this is saying, what is your person's current overall energy with this karmic, okay? So I'm using the Victoria Francis Oracle cards to find out what is the overall energy with your person and their karma. So let's look like this wanted to come in the reverse. Look, we got 6 again with the lovers. Okay, and then we have 12. 12 is a hangman. So I have to look into the book, and I'm going to let you know what the book says, and then we'll talk about it. So 6 says divine protection, despair, healing. Whether you feel you have psychic abilities or not, rest assured you are being looked after by forces greater than all of us. Once you accept the beginnings and endings are inevitable, your life will flow again. If you have experienced major changes, it's okay to feel apprehensive and fearful. However, this card suggests that you need nurturing in order to heal yourself and let go of a closed chapter in your life. You may be grieving over a physical death, the depth of a project, an ending of a relationship, and so on. But please know that you are not abandoned, not alone, and the message here is to remind you that there is angel protection around you. Angels represent faith, hope, and healing. Take some time to sit quietly and connect with their energy through meditation or visualization. The healing process is about to begin. So like I said, your person, I'm really getting, has a fear of love, okay? And as fearful and as unhappy as they are in this karmic connection, it's something that's keeping them on. So we're gonna find that out as we go into why is it hard for them to cut karmic ties. But I feel like It's a lot of fear, it's a lot of anxiety, and it's giving me Eight of Swords. And we're going to bring some tarot out just to clarify. It's giving me like the Eight of Swords kind of energy that it's more, they're making it more complicated than what it is. And I feel like I said, if you had any doubts whether this is a divine connection, it is. I feel like right now your spiritual team is really trying to step in and really guide them through this period. And I feel like they're being a little resistant to it. I feel like, because like I said, I feel this karmic truly amplify all their negative traits or associations with what love is. So, y'all funny giving me that thing. It's giving me 4 Christmases with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. See, that's another thing with family. That's why I said I feel like family is a factor. But the scene when his older brothers, like really was like tackling him because they were like wrestlers, and like when Reese came to say like, "Are you okay?" He like, "Don't touch me," like, like I feel like that's your person. Like this karmic situation that did a number on him, and he's like, as much as your angels are saying, no, it's okay. Follow us. We're going to help get you through this. Your person is like, I don't, it's giving me the card out the romance angels. Is it safe to love? Because it's like, yeah, they're giving me like Chucky. Like, I feel like your person has this great fear around opening themselves up to love. So let's see with 12. So 12 says letting go, release. You may have experienced recent emotional upheaval. Your tears are still on the surface, but it's time to start looking ahead. Dwelling on the past, thinking about what could have been, will only hold you back. There's a part of you which is desperate to let go and move forward, but your disappointment and holding on to the past is stopping you from moving forward. It is time to reveal who you really are. You are not a victim. With that solar plexus, I told you the confidence. You are not a victim of someone else's emotional control. You are a strong and beautiful person with an abundance of opportunity open to you. Take the first step to release and let go, and be the person you want to be rather than who you feel others expect you to be. Your greatest gift is to show the world that you are not a victim, rather a strong and determined person ready to be the best you can be. So, I'm already seeing with the stagnation in this connection, the reason it is stagnation, in this connection is great fear. They may have, it's like, what they're giving me too, like with the jail. What do they say when you become victim of the system or something like that? It's like, they're giving me like the scene with, what's that movie with Andy and, Morgan Freeman. Damn, I don't know why when I channel like names, I swear I beat myself up afterwards. I'm like, why couldn't I think of that name? I don't know. I just like forget stuff when I'm channeling. But, with the old man, that he was in there so long, when he came out, he didn't know. And he ended up committing suicide. And then Morgan Freeman's character, why can I not think of that movie? Damn, it's like frustrating me. Because when I review this, I'm like, girl. But anyway, I'm going to just keep moving forward. With Morgan Freeman, he contemplated it. And like, I feel like that's what your person is like, yeah, this shit is fucked up. But it's like, they done grown accustomed to it. So it's like, they feel like this is all. This is it. They feel like, and maybe with this family, maybe they have family with this karmic, and maybe they feel like, well, this is my life sentence, yeah, because I'm kind of picturing life. And I feel like, you are like the Eddie Murphy character, trying to tell Martin, like, you're not giving up. Because, Eddie Murphy character in life, he didn't give up. He didn't settle for staying there. He wanted to, like, break out, where Martin was like, I just want to do my time And that's what I feel like. You've been a person, especially if you're the awakened twin, trying to say, look, you don't have to have this life sentence. Like, come on, let's make moves. But it's like, I feel like they did such a number on your person. Because you kind of see it's like her kind of slowly coming out. But it's just, look at the eyes. Y'all know I always say look at the eyes. Like, I really can tell a lot looking at somebody's eyes. Even this one. Your person has been so hurt. And that's what I said with the solar plexus. Instead of facing these shadows and seeing the control this karmic, or the control they think this karmic has on them, is nothing more than an illusion. It's like nothing is holding them there but fear. And that's what low vibrational energies do. They feed off your fears. So when you face it head on and you let them know, I'm not fearful of you, they disperse. That's like with abusive person. A lot of abusive people get their power off you playing crying the victim. Because they're giving me, what was that damn J-Lo movie? Was it Fear? I don't know. That you remember J-Lo was in that abusive marriage and she learned how to fight and she beat the shit. She fucked him. He wasn't gonna be kicking no more. And that's what I'm not saying your person's supposed to kick this karmic's ass. What I'm saying, they gotta fight. Like, yeah, they give me like Mickey with Rocky. Get up one more time because Mickey loves you. Like, you have to energetically, even as frustrated, because I feel like it's a frustrated energy with the feminine energy, as frustrated as you are, you have to energetically be putting out there, because your person is very fragile. They're in a very fragile state with this karmic situation. So you gotta be the one to really be like, get up one more time because I love you. You need to be putting that vibe out. So I'm gonna get a little tarot as well. I'm gonna get one card. Let's see. Just to kind of confirm. Because it's 5 sections and y'all know I can preach. And I have to kind of keep an eye on my time. So let's just get an overall tarot card to really explain what's the overall energy with the karmic. Now, you know how my spiritual team, if y'all don't know, I tell my spiritual team 1, they'll put out 2 or 3. So we're going to see what they do. Are they going to only give me 1? Told you. They like, girl, who are you talking to? We gonna do what we want to do. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, morals, 9 of Pentacles, rewards. Page of Wands, venture. Knight of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords. So I'm going to put those up when I talk about it. So, like I said, for some people in the bottom of the deck, energy is the Chariot reverse. For some people, they have some type of family with them, some type of family dynamic, some type of obligation. Because with this morals, that's what the Hierophant is all about, traditional. So I feel like they just feel like, this is my life sentence, And they want to be free because it's giving me Nina Simone. I wish I knew what it felt to be free. I wish, with the chains holding me. Like, your person wants to break free. Yeah, Kelly Clarkson, break away. Like, they want to, okay? But it's like some type of obligation. Maybe too with family. Maybe for some this is like an arranged marriage, arranged connection. Okay, but with this Page of Wands, venture, I feel like they want to come towards you so bad. They're so curious. They want to kind of explore and see what's going on with you. Okay, but I feel like it's just they have this cautious kind of energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady and dotting all the I's, slashing all the T's. Okay, if they feel like if they put themselves out here, I have to know for sure this is going to be stable, this is going to work. Okay, because it's such a fragile energy. So it's like, while they taking their time, they're like running away. as well. They're running away from this connection, and that's why it's no movement. It's no movement. Because it's like they running away from the idea. I feel like it's a split down the middle, you know? Well, it's like three parts. Part of them wants loyalty to this karmic connection, even as miserable as it makes them. But for some, this is family. For some, this is an obligation to family because it's an arranged connection. And then it's the other part of them that wants to break free. Now, wants to come test the waters with you, but then they don't. It's like they slowly find themselves like, I want to test the waters, but then they say, nah. And that's why it's this stagnant energy. So that's what I'm getting for what is the overall current energy with the karmic. So now we're going to move into what shadows is the karmic revealing to your person. Okay, so now we're going to do what shadows is the karmic revealing to your person. And this is the dark mirror oracle. So let's see. What shadows is the karmic reflecting to Pile 1's person? What shadows is the karmic reflecting to Pile 1's person? Is this me? Emperor. What's this for? Ooh. Okay, we have addicted. We have triumph of lies. And the bottom of the deck energy is revenge. And then we got the Hierophant again. So what I'm getting, the shadows that this karmic is supposed to be reflecting to your person is one, stepping into their power, this emperor energy. They're giving me the scene with the Godfather, with the singer. You know, when he came, oh, I can't get the role and all that. And like the Godfather was like slapping, like gave him a good slap, like basically like man up. And again, don't get offended with pronouns, but I feel like your person, and I'm getting something with family, obligation to family. Again, for some, this may be family with the karmic, but some I feel like it's a parent, some type of arranged situation. But it's like, you see how in this card, it's like this confidence. It's like, we know what this one sword, that's Ace of Swords, okay, which is all about clarity, realization, but this also gives me, what is it, that Disney movie? The Sword movie? Damn. The Knight in the Sword, the one that's supposed to be based off Prince Arthur. You know, when he pulled, it's like only the specific or strongest, whatever, and then found out it was like a child, like to pull out the knife. Like, I feel like your person has to find their inner strength and pull this knife out. They need to really step into their power. And I feel like with this 11 is with the justice, okay? You know, this person, look, it's like the chain around. It's like the spikes in the back. You know, this person has to break this I feel like it's codependency as well. Okay, it's this kind of dependency thing. You see like how, and I'm going to see if I can pull it up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But you see, it's like head down, chain around the neck. And look, it's like, it's a mix of feminine energy as well, because it's like the tutu on. I feel like this karmic belittles. If this is a masculine energy, and I'm not and I don't want anybody to get offended with this, with me saying this, but I'm just saying this is energetically what I'm putting up. This is a karmic that likes to berate him, like treat him like a slave, like at her beck and call. You know, it's just treats him so bad, but it's like this dependency, and that's, I feel like for this pile, it's like stemming from some type of connection with the parents. I feel like this is the person that's like, I don't want to upset anybody. I'm just gonna deal with this. I'm gonna put my head down, and they gotta pick their head up, and stop being walked over. It's like they gotta stop being a pushover. They gotta stop feeling obliged to give everybody what they want. Triumph of lies. I feel this is kind of giving me death energy. One is about manifestation. This karmic is supposed to be giving them again back to their power, to be able to decipher through the lies, through the illusions, to be like, yeah, because it gives me emperor energy with that crown, like to really step into their power, to really have this transformation. Okay. And then we have revenge, and with 5. Like I said, with the Hierophant, it gives me traditions, values. Like I'm really picking up. And then we got 5 again. I feel like this is a person that believes in morals, obligations. Like if they are in a marriage, it's like, okay, till death do us part. No matter how mad I am, how hurt I am, this is what I took on. Like I feel like, again, this is really stemming from childhood. Like if you would be interested in a reading for what I would suggest, like if you come to me for a private reading and you really want to know what's going on with your person, I would suggest with the healing inner child, like to let's see this background, because I feel like this stems with the parents. It's like they've been told all their life, and again, it's like with the knives. So again, this is like your person is a very logical, because we got that nice swords. Your person is a very logical person, and they may, again, it's like giving me like the soda bottle. They may let shit build up, and when they go off, it's like a mess. But this person, they have to really stand into their power. Okay, so this is what that's the main thing with the shadow that I feel like this karmic is presenting or reflecting back to your person. Power 1 is standing to their power, stop being pushed over, be able to have good discernment, to see past all the bullshit, to see that what they want, they are capable of manifesting, to get the clarity that they need. Let's do a tarot. Let's see if we can get one for overall. What shadows? Oh, that kind of hurt my hand. What shadows is the karmic highlighting to Power 1's person? What shadow is the karmic highlighting for Power 1's person? Okay. Temperance, moderation. 3 of Pentacles, mastership. 5 of Cups, regret. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Tower reverse. Like I said, what I'm getting with your person, they're a people pleaser. They're all about, let's work together. I feel like maybe because they know how bad their temper is, they try to prevent it as much as possible by simply keeping their head down. And I feel like people, especially this karmic, likes to take advantage of this. They have to, moderation. They have to stop spreading themselves so thinly. They have to stop trying to please everybody, because it's making their life out of balance, out of whack. Okay? And this like I said, because this gives me like a child. I told you I get like this kind of curled up when I started this reading. You know, your person has some inner child healing that they have to work on. It's this sadness. I just feel like from a time they were a child, they've always tried to please their parents, and now they're in this karmic thing trying to please the karmic, and they're not even thinking about their self. They're not even thinking about how sad they are. That's the problem. They're trying so hard to prevent this tower from, from collapsing, that they're preventing actual growth. Yeah, Four of Pentacles reversed. They gotta let it go. They have to let it go. They have to stop, overthinking it. I just feel like your person just spreads himself too thin and try to keep everybody happy. They're such a traditional, logical person, and when it comes to emotions, that's a great area. They may have been pushed into a place of adulthood as a child. Maybe one parent left, maybe one parent wasn't there. And I just feel like from a young age, they have taken on the role of adult, of responsibility. And that's why it's hard for them to see, when a situation is not working out. It's like they're like, well, I got to be committed to it. And maybe that's another thing for them having a fear to leave the karmic. I feel for some, maybe the parents had a divorce. Maybe one parent was in and out, and they saw how much it affected, that parent. So it's just like out of obligation, especially if they share children with this karmic. It's like they don't want their children. I'm getting this heavy, like, I gotta keep it together. I gotta keep it together with this Tower reverse, because the Tower reverse speaks of preventing upheaval, preventing destruction. But inside, they're like this lost little sad person. Like, well, who's caring for me? They're so busy caring for everyone else, but they're sad. This is heavy, Power One. Okay, so we're gonna clear this out. We're gonna go to Power. I said we're gonna go to Power 3. So if you was drawn to Power 3 and maybe messages there. So now we're gonna go to Part 3, which is what shadows is this karmic reflecting to you? Okay, so now we're gonna get into what shadows is this karmic reflecting to you? So like I said with the karmic, it's not always just about the runner twin. It's also the awakened one, okay? If it's a delay in union, it's some type of shadows that either your person or you are not facing. So let's see. Let's see what shadows is the karmic reflecting to you, Power. What's this? I see that's Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. Transitions to the spirit realm. So I kind of seem like that death. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. So what shadows is the karmic highlighting of my Power One? What? Okay. Okay, Angel of Time, working too hard. Okay, the Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. What is this? Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. Okay, and then we have the Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. So you got the Tower as well with that 15. No, not a Tower. The toxic energy. That's Devil. So, bottom of the deck, 35, Storm Angel, collision of belief styles, attitudes, energies. So we have the Angel of Time. Okay, and it's represented by the number 40. 40 breaks down to 4, the Emperor. So I feel like I sneezed some. Okay, so Oh, I feel like it's coming. It's like it keeps coming and then going back. So maybe that's what I'm thinking with time. Is this divine timing? I feel like this karmic is reflecting your impatience. Because look, she's frustrated. I feel like you're overthinking and you spending too much time consumed with your masculine's journey. Okay? You're spending too much time on their journey that you're not focusing on your own. Okay? I feel like they're saying you overthinking it, you're over consumed with it. You need to just breathe. Let it happen naturally. I feel like you're not trusting your instinct, okay? Because the fairy divine hand is represented by number 2, okay? That's high priestess vibes. You're not trusting it. Now, some of you all may actually be fellow spiritual workers, but I feel like you're not trusting it. You're like, you having this distorted outlook on this connection. I feel like I'm getting heavy like ego energy, which is something I've been picking up with the feminine energy this week. It's this heavy ego energy and just this frustrated energy because you feel like you're not getting the results that you want. Okay, 41 breaks down to 5. Okay, that's the Hierophant. Okay, 5 is also in the tarot, conflict. Okay, and I feel like you're stunning your growth. Okay, it's a lot of inner conflict with you, with what's going on with your emperor. Like, I feel like you're too consumed, and I feel like one of your shadows is control. This karmic is helping you to work on your control issue. This karmic is helping you to work on, because I feel like it's kind of like a throat chakra as well. So I feel like with the words that you all may be in a no contact situation, or when you do talk, because it's been a lot of 5s, okay, throughout this reading. So I feel like when you all talk, it may be a lot of toxic conflict going back and forth because you have your person who seems to be kind of, it's mean, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like a pushover kind of person. And so I feel like their parents bully them, and now they got 2 bullying feminine energies. Switch it if you need to. They got the divine feminine who's over here impatient, frustrated, and want to run shit. And then you got the karmic that's trying to run shit. Okay? Y'all both are like in that same energy. And that is why your person is in this trap. This trap kind of mental illusion they're in. Cleanup time. It's time to let go of this toxic. When I think of this green, okay, I think of envy. I feel like it's a lot of envy and comparison of this karmic connection, as well as, to me, this looks like more like a moth than a butterfly. But it could be like a butterfly. But either way, I feel like if it's a butterfly, it's more of like a transformation. And if it's a moth, it's coming out of this darkness and being attracted towards the light. You, especially my feminine energy, which I'm assuming is the awakened one, you have to be able to come from, and it's getting brighter as I speak. So whenever that happens, when I do my channel, I always feel like that's confirmation from the spiritual realm that I'm saying the correct message. You're going to have to come out of this place of ego, this place of obsession, okay, control, okay, with this devil energy, and you're going to have to come to the light, and you're going to have to be the light to guide your person. So that's what I feel like your karmic. And then we got Storm Angel. So this is 8, okay? And like I said, when I think of 8, I think of the 8 of Wands, okay? I think of 8 of Pentacles. So when we think of 8, starting from the major arcana, we have strength. Okay, so this is being strong. Then we go to the 8 of Wands. It's about speed. Okay, then we got the 8 of Pentacles. I'm not saying in the right order. I'm just saying 8 of Pentacles. That's all about hard work. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is that mental illusion that I'm talking about. Okay. So yeah, we got Swords, Pentacles, and then a Major Arcana. So I feel like it's that collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes. I feel like I'm getting like a spoil vibe. It's like you're frustrated. Here we go with this time. Like I said with the Eight of Wands, you're frustrated because it's like you want this now. You know, you're not realizing you collectively have to work. You have to put in the work energetically to be that light to guide your person home to you. Okay? And you have to realize and be understanding and compassionate that right now your person is in this mental illusion. Okay? So instead of getting down on their level, you're supposed to be the strong force to kind of help guide them out. And I feel like you struggle with that. And so that's what the karmic is reflecting. So these are shadows that may be delaying. Look, healing. Sun, 19. So, let's do with a little tarot. So, what shadows is the karmic reflecting or highlighting to Power 1? What shadows is the karmic reflecting or highlighting to Power 1? Okay. The Lover's reverse. That's why I say I feel like it's this envious energy. Seven of Wands. Okay. And it's like, okay, well, I don't get what I want. Forget it. The Judgment reverse, and the bottom of the deck, Four Swords reverse. Like I said, I feel like it's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of energy being put on your counterpart's journey that you're losing sight of yours. And also the other thing I pick up with the Judgment as well, sometimes the Judgment can talk about, you know, being overcritical on a partner. And I feel like that's the problem. You are overcritical. And don't get me wrong, like I said on my Instagram, so definitely follow me on Instagram because I'm very vulnerable, I'm very open, and I share my journey right along with you all, because like I said, when you join my angelic realm, we become friends. So I talk to you all just like I talk to my homegirls. I keep it real. Everybody know when you come to me, you gonna get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but why they give me the little song. That's a written guarantee. Maybe because of that Seven of Swords looking. The light came back out, they like, yeah, confirmation. But with this Judgment thing, I had to say that on my post, and it's been getting, you know, a lot of positive feedback. Yesterday, I acted from a place of ego, you know, and you get in that place, and you get in that frustrated state, and you say, well, I don't get it, because it's to us, from a logical standpoint, we're like, well, it doesn't make sense. If she's making you unhappy, why are you saying that? You don't want her. She makes you unhappy. And again, don't get offended with pronoun. Change it like you have to. But just leave. It's not that complicated. But who, and like that's what I said in my post, who are you to tell your person how long a time frame they have for healing? Was it or is there a time frame on you with healing? And then when people say, well, I'm not supposed to wait, I'm supposed to keep moving forward. Yeah. When I said wait, it doesn't mean you sit around waiting on the phone and you don't do all this goddamn pick pause and reading. What I say is you energetically, if right now you all can't work together collectively in the 3D, energetically you need to be sending out that light saying, baby, we might not be talking right now, but I'm here. Okay, I'm here. I'm giving you that love. I'm giving you that support. We underestimate energy so much. We have become a generation of everything. Like I said in my post, I did Friday about God talks to me. we all have become like walking down in Thomas. We're like, well, unless we see, we don't know how to feel anymore. We don't know how to really trust our intuition, trust the signs and synchronicities. Then with the spirituality, the number one signs, we don't have to wait around all day for fucking angel numbers to pop up, or we don't have to go to sleep to get dreams. The spiritual realm talks to us in all type of ways. You have to be open and willing. But I feel like it's like, well, I don't get what I want. You over here, you picked her over me. That's what I said. I was getting that envy. You picked her over me. I feel some type of way. So now I'm going to act like I don't care. Because I don't get it. It's like I feel like you are really, sis, acting from a place of ego. And it's stressing you the fuck out. For real. Yep. Force was the person who wants you to stress the fuck out over this third party. And that is exactly why it's delays. Will reverse. That's why it's delays. This ego. That's why I keep pushing this message home to my feminine energies this week. If you be in that ego, we keep underestimating energy. Everything is energy. If you put out energetically, fuck you, and you have a masculine that's in a fragile state, that's gonna scare them more. And they're gonna react by saying fuck you back energetically and go back to where it's safe. Or stick it out. Even as miserable as this karmic connection is, it's something stable. It's something they've been dealing with for a while, so you get back what you put out. So now we're going to go to, why is your person struggling to leave the karmic? Okay, so now we're going to go into why is your person struggling to leave the karmic. And we're using the Wisdom House of Night Oracles. So let's see. Why are they struggling to leave the karmic? Why is One's person struggling to leave this karmic? Okay, I feel like this one to come out. That's the message. Okay, hope. Okay, High Priestess of Spirit. And the bottom of the deck energy is risk. Okay. So, let's get into this, okay? So, we have 12 again with this message. I feel like they want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you about this. But they may be, again, I feel like it's all about illusions, okay? They may be feeling prevented by the karmic, because I feel like a lot of karmics are energetically feeling and knowing that they're the masculine energy. Again, always switch it if you need to, but the masculine energy is preparing to go and return back to the feminine, divine feminine energy. And I feel like, and especially if you been seeing crows or ravens, this may be another way that your person is sending messages energetically to let you know what it is, okay? Because like I have grown a connection with the crows, so you want to look at the numbers of crows and if they what time they because this may be a way your person is trying to communicate with you, because they're feeling physically trapped or prevented from doing so. Now, This 27, okay? I feel like right now they're in hermit energy with this 9. They're in hermit energy with this moon, okay? With this like little lake. Your person, I told you, has struggled with vulnerability. I feel like they are a person of logic, okay? It's very much reading King of Swords, so they may have air in their charts, okay? But I feel like they are kind of really reflecting. We saw with the Knight of Pentacles, they're slow with it. We see it's like this kind of, they go in and out of it. It's like obligation, pursuing, no, stay. So it's like, that's where they go. Obligation, pursuing, stay put. You know, and that's where I feel like right now they're in hermit energy and they're analyzing, they're reviewing. I feel like shit is being highlighted, illuminated to them. They're sitting with their emotions. They are finding a new hope, a new outlook, a new renewal for your connection. Okay, and like I said, they really are. We have the angel, and now we have this high priestess of spirit. Again, this is giving me air energy, but your spiritual team is really taking over to make movements. They are really being guided right now. That's why it's going to be critical. My feminine energy, you're going to have to just breathe. You need to know that even though you may not physically be seeing anything happen right now, it may look bleak. It may look like all hope is gone. Your spiritual team is guiding them. Okay, I'm also getting, because it's kind of giving me, I don't know, looking at this little headpiece, it made me think of like the Native Americans. It's giving me like you all may be doing a lot of communicating in the 5D. Your higher selves may really be talking to each other, because I feel like 3D, y'all are like stubborn. But I feel like they're working on, you know, stepping. Look, see, strength came out. And it keeps getting brighter. I feel like this is confirmation for sure. That sun energy. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. I feel like they're getting their nerve and courage and strength to step into that emperor energy, to just take that risk. Because I feel like they're such a logical, planning out kind of person. And you can't be that way with love. And they're learning that. And they're getting their strength to you know, bring justice to this connection, have justice, have the skills, rebalance, and you know, they're wishing and they're optimistic about this change, about having it happily ever after. Yeah, you know, they have to let this tower happen with this karmic. They have to realize they're not being seen, they're not being heard. It's a lot of toxic energy. I feel like she may be using like sex, you know. But again, it's like that devil energy, this manipulation. This karmic is really... Let me see something. Let me see something. I'm going to do something I was originally not going to do, because I didn't want it to be messy, but I'm feeling called to do so. We're going to see what's the thoughts, because I feel like this karmic has a very toxic energy. So we just want to pull a little bit. This is my personal deck that will be available in my Etsy. I know you were like, girl, when that Etsy coming? I'm working on it. Damn it. I'm a perfectionist. I want it to be a certain way. Damn it. I'm a Virgo sun. Like, I can't help it. My mom always called me. She always said, okay, Michael Jackson. Like, yeah, I'm Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Virgo, honey. We got to do a big. Go big or go home. But, okay. What's this Karmic's energy, y'all? You are the eye of our storm. I want to make personal contact. You're very attractive. You know that you're tempting. And the bottom of the deck energy, hands off all mine. So yeah, I just really feel like this karmic sees. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't delay it, sis. Because you're not getting the signs that you want. This karmic sees the changes in this masculine energy. And I feel like that's why it's arguments. That's why they're arguing. Because she knows. You know, and I feel like that's what she wants to reach out. She feels threatened. You're being envious of her, but she's being envious of you and your connection. You know? Look, and I see this one to come out. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You know? Oh, yeah, she's watching you because I was trying to pull that up. She feels like you need to get over. But, yeah. Yeah. I feel like moves is happening. Talking about moves, I know I didn't do tarot, but I pretty much got that with this one. We're going to see what's next. Because I feel like your person is making moves. They slow. We're doing so. But they are indeed making moves. So let's see what those moves are. Okay, so we're wrapping up with what is your person's next move, and I'm using the Magic of You Oracle. So let's see, what is Power One's person's next move? I want to see this because I feel like even though they're slow, I feel like they're slow because they're fragile. They're curious with that Page of Wands energy. It's like, you know, the idea excites them, but it's like they're really fragile right now. Ooh, baby, give me 1 second. That flew on the floor. This is confirmation again. If you're seeing crows, ravens, blackbirds, I feel like this is one way your person speaks to you. But what this card, this says transluence. Love the darkness. 33 lovers. Okay, this card, and you can see with this woman, this talks about being free, transparent. I feel like this is, and they said this is kind of similar to the Fool energy. I feel like your person is just like, you know, I feel like they have played it safe for so long. You know, like the scenes in the movie, like when a character kind of been like the nerdy one for so long. Or, yeah, kind of like, I just saw that movie with my family, Turning Red. You know, she was such this structure. Yeah, that's perfect for this, because that's what I'm getting. She was such this structure, morals, being true to her mom. So maybe your person has a connection with their mother. And it's like, when she, found out about the red panda gift they have, that brought that wild side out. Like, I feel like your person been the child looking over the fence, like Three of Wands energy, wanting to go explore, but they been too scared. And I feel like they saying, fuck this, you know? And they're excited with this love. You know, they're excited of what it brings. It's just, right now, I feel like they're in a fragile state. Because this karmic, honey, has done a number on them. Again, this is really showing you that your spiritual team is really communicating, because you see how it's like illuminated around the crown chakra. We got flash over. It's all in your head. So we have the 11, the justice. So your person is realizing, or they are on the verge of realizing, this whole karmic situation is an illusion. Nothing is keeping them there but their selves. One more, please. What's their next move? What's Power One's person's next move? Told you, I knew this. I knew this. This is your person. Look, it says 15. Maximus. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? Here we go with this devil energy again. They are a people pleaser. They're safe. I feel like it goes back to a parent. I really do. Like, if you really want to know more details with healing with your person, I would say pay for an inner child reading, because I feel like if you really want to know what's going on with your person, this shit stems back to their childhood. I'm getting, for some, it was an absentee parent, and so they kind of stepped into that role. Either the parent died or the parent was in and out. or divorce, whatever, and they kind of stepped into it. And so that's what their life is based over. Keeping everyone happy. They don't know how to say no. They don't know how to say, I choose me. But I feel like the shit is becoming so unbearable with this karmic. They like, okay, enough is a fucking enough. Bottom of the deck energy. Let's see. Samadhi, perfect acceptance. Here we go. 11. So even more confirmation to inflame, even confirmation manifesting this, okay? This is them, again, and this is another spiritual card, and then I'm seeing resilience, burn away the past, okay? That's what, they are really in hermit energy right now, figuring this shit out, getting their strength, everything in perfect balance. So just chill, Padawan. They are. I know they've been slow with doing it, but you gotta realize this stems with childhood. They all about making everyone happy. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to say no. But they are working on it. That's what the karmic was supposed to do. That karmic was supposed to show them. All the chains, all this putting your head down is not cool. You have to learn how to set proper boundaries. So let's get a couple of tarot cards to wrap this up. So what next with Padawan's person? Okay. We have the world completion, baby. This cycle is ending. 21, also 3 Empress. They come into, oh, look. 10 of Pentacles. Legacy. They coming for you. They coming to give you that happily ever after. They coming to give you that stability. They had to go through this. They had to learn how to say no, to set their boundaries, to stop tolerating everything. Okay, we have 8 of Wands. They coming at you faster than you realize. Look, the King of Wands reverse. Okay? So this can talk about, I feel like King of Wands reverse. King of Wands is fire energy. Okay, that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. These are very confident. Confident guys, okay? But when it's reversed, that's when they kind of get in that arrogant, narcissistic kind of way. And I feel like this is your person energy with this I feel like, yeah, they like, what scene was that in a movie? You gotta get mad, real mad. Like, it was like they have to get this anger. They gotta get this frustration. Like, damn, I've been doing XYZ to you, and this is how you treat me. And I feel like that's what they have to get mad to actually cut these fucking karmic ties. High Priestess reverse. It's like they're not trusting themselves. Okay? I feel like they go in and out of this. This. But look, we get the Fool again. They coming. Lovers is upright this time. Look, 7 of Wands, protective. 4 of Swords. They're going to be getting that peace. Judgment. I'm telling you. This is some great changes. Like I said, I feel like right now, your person is getting their strength to say, look, this is unacceptable anymore. I'm not going to put my head down. I'm not going to keep accepting this. You know what? I'm going to do something else I wasn't expecting to do, but I'm just kind of curious. With my handwritten one, we're going to get a few messages. Just a few messages. Because I feel like you, feminine energy, need to hear. Because you've been stressing. Just to rest your nerves. So what does your person want to say to you right now? What does your person want to say to you right now? I'm going to get a few more. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you a couple. So we got ego and pride. We got planning a romantic getaway. I'm a ghost, my heart yells for you every night. In my fields, nothing compares to you. He can never be you. I have a surprise for you. Communication through music. From the deck energy, you are my light in this darkness. Let's move in together. So that's when I feel like usually with this ego and pride, this is dropping that overly confidence. But I feel like with this King of Wands, this ego and pride is representation of your person getting their pride, getting their confidence, getting their nerve, getting their strength to cut off this karmic ties and low vibrational energies. They are really thinking about you. And that's what I said with the light. You can't resort. You were the awakened one. You have to let them be the light so they can be the moth and come to you. If you resort in it, it's delaying it. But I feel like they're making moves. They're definitely communicating with you. You may have a special connection, like I said, with the crows, with the blackbirds, ravens, whatever. But they're coming towards you, Pile 1. So that's what I got for your reading, Pile 1. I hope this reading was able to bring you love, light, and clarity. If you like this reading, please support your girl. Let me tell you how you can do so. You can do so by, 1, booking a private reading. Like I said, for this Pile, the most productive reading I would suggest for you is doing inner child healing. So let's see what's really going on with your person, okay? Now, you can do that, or you can simply just tip me. All tips are appreciated. I have all that information in my description box. Now, if you said, Earth Angel, look, honey, I want to help you, but my money's tight. Okay, I understand. You can simply just like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. You want to join my angelic realm, okay? Because it's always a party, okay? We do healing, we do laughing, we do crying, we do it all, okay? And I have a heavy connection with music. Maybe it's the angel in me, because music and angels go hand in hand. So yeah, comment, thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified of all my videos. And join my angelic realm. Okay, Pile 1, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love, light, and blessings. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. This is going to be your reading. The card you selected is the 10 of Wands. Before we get into this card, what I wanted to do is quickly give a little overview. If you didn't check the introduction, you definitely want to see to know all the details, because today we're doing welcome to the dark side, cutting karmic ties. Okay, I don't want to go too in detail for those who actually watched the introduction, for them to sit through it. So definitely go back and see so you can know all the details of what's going on. Now, before we get into this reading, I'm going to move this card right here to the side. First, we're going to see what chakra is out of alignment. I have the 7 chakras in the silk bed. I'm going to close my eyes and intuitively pick which one I feel drawn to. Oh, we have sacral. Okay, so that is emotion. That is sexuality. Okay. So I'm going to move that right here. And what we're going to do to really tap into your person's energy, I'm going to get my singing bone, and you're going to close your eyes. And we're going to take a deep inhale through our nose. Hold it. Slowly blow out through your mouth. And keep those eyes closed. I want you to keep your person on your mind and heart as I tap into this energy. Okay, my beautiful Pile 2, you can open your eyes. So, Pile 2 and Pile 3, I feel like it's been some major delays. I feel like, especially with this sacral, it's been a lot of emotions because it's been like delays getting with me with doing this pal. Okay, it's been emotional delay. It's been exhaustion to come and complete these two pals. So I'm definitely picking that up. I'm definitely picking up and maybe some outside interference as well. Now looking at this particular version of the Ten of Wands, I get different things. One, I get Hermit energy. Two, I get the Angel of Death with this cloak. Okay, so I feel like this pile is undergoing a transformation. Okay, I feel like, and it could be a masculine energy, switch it if you need to. I feel like this masculine energy has been in hermit mode. Okay, and they're very overwhelmed. Okay, they're very overwhelmed with this undergoing transformation. They're very overwhelmed with next actions. But Ten of Wands, at least being upright, is maintaining it. You know, if it was reversed, this would be them really just barely hanging on. Okay? I'm going to look a little closer. Yeah, like I said, because this gave me like the Angel of Death. And when I think of the Angel of Death too, it gave me like Scrooge. So I feel like they are in a place and point in this connection when they're trying to figure out how they want their future to be. Okay, so for some of you all may be in a third party situation, and right now they're in like introspection, reflecting on how they see their future. Okay, and they may also be seeing the reflecting on the past behaviors that led them up to this point, or if they do not change these behaviors, how the future will turn out. So I'm curious. Let's get into and really see more about my wonderful pal too. So, like I said, today we're doing Welcome to the Dark Side, Cutting Karmic Ties. I have broken it down in 5 sections. Usually when we do like karmic third party readings, we can be a little messy with it. We want to know, well, how does the karmic feel about me? And then it's like a comparison of, well, how does my person feel about the karmic and how my person feel about me? And I feel like that can kind of delay us and have us in obsessive energy. It can mess with our insecurities, things like that. So I wanted to do something way more productive. Okay, I wanted to show, because I feel like a lot of times we have like the wrong idea of a karmic. Okay, it's so easy for us like to hate the karmic, but the karmic has a job. The karmic is the physical form of shadows that you and your twin both have to face. Okay, so the karmic is not only for the runner twin, the karmic is for you. So if it's delays with union and communication, that means it's still some shadow aspects that y'all are failing to realize. And so that's what I'm hoping this reading will be able to help bring that to the foreground and help kind of get this union back on track if it has been serious delays. Because like I said, with pile 2 and 3, I'm feeling like it's major delays with this. So how we're going to do, we're going to start off with your person's current energy with the karmic using our Victoria Francis Oracle cards. So how is pile 2's person's current energy with their karmic? What's going on, y'all? My spiritual team. And oh, by the way, if you hear music in the background, I am playing a protection frequency. I have saw as I get more in depth with these kind of healing readings, I have problems with, delays as well as with my device acting up. So I blessed this space. I asked to have a golden shield of protection around this space, my device, my aura, because I feel like, especially with the twin flame, I say that in the Power of the Twins video. Low vibrational energies are going to try their hardest because, and during the separation, this is when the twins are the most vulnerable. So they're going to try their hardest to block, to delay, to get in your head. So if you have a worker of God really trying to navigate you from a state of obsession, okay, from that devil energy to a more productive thing, of course, they don't want that to happen. So it's little ways. Of course, I'm highly protected. I have a connection with the angels. But again, it's little ways they try to, because they can't block. All they can do, just like with a karmic, is delay it. So I have to try to amp up my protection because these messages are critical to get out because I am genuinely trying to help twins come back into union. So I just wanted to put that out there just in case it's like, what's that music in the background? So we're going to see how to. What's going on with their person and the karmic? What's the overall energy for Power 2's person karmic? Ooh, okay. I'm seeing this in the reverse. So we have 21. Okay. That breaks down to 3. And on the bottom of the deck, energy is 33, which breaks down to the 6 of lovers, like I said. Oh, you know what I just... I'm so silly. I said it's definitely third-party relationship. Obviously, this is about a karmic, so obviously it's third-party. Y'all, please ignore me. I don't know. Sometimes I get so into this. I just had to think about, I'm like, oh, clearly, we know it's a third-party situation because you're trying to see what's going on with this karmic. Yeah, I'm a hot mess. I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do, because they don't have any words, they don't have any meanings from the cards, I'm going to read to the book so you can hear, and then we're going to talk about how does this pertain towards your person and the overall energy with the karmic. So we're going to start with 21. 21 says support, faith, vulnerability. Each of us is a child of someone. As adults, however successful, important, or busy we are from time to time, everyone needs support, guidance, and protection. This card suggests there is a sense of vulnerability around you. It's important to know that your spiritual guides are never far away, and even though these higher beings are not physical, you are never alone as they stand behind you, supporting your every move, your decision. Do not confuse faith with religion. Rather, faith is having strength to believe that there is a force greater than ourselves, ready to help us through difficult periods. Your protector may be an earthbound angel. Therefore, do not be afraid to talk to someone close if you need advice. It may be a friend or relative. You may be surprised at where support comes from at this time. Okay, so one thing, I got to shout it out. Okay, some feminine energies, especially because it's 21, some feminine energies in here may be a fellow earth angel. Okay, and that's the challenge with being an earth angel that people don't understand. Trust me, I get chastised for that all the time. With being an earth angel is really being loving, being forgiving, being understanding, and it's like it's so unheard of to people because it's just like, well, how can you still love? Because that's what angels are a reflection. And every time, like I always say, when I'm doing this and the sun gets bright, I always get that confirmation from the spiritual realm. But that's what earth angels are. They are a reflection of God's love. That's the connection with the angels. Now, with this being the reverse, a couple things that I'm getting is I'm definitely sensing inner childhood wounds that they're not addressing. So I'm feeling like it may be some codependency. I feel like they may be feeling stuck, feeling like they don't have anyone to talk to, communicate. What is going on with me, pal? It's like I'm like a little off with this. Okay. I don't know if this is the energy of this pal. I do get an anxious energy. It does give me page energy, which is associated with like a youthful energy. And it could also be like swords energy, because Knight of Swords energy is like this impulsive, like go out there. So I'm going to ask my spiritual team to kind of ground me and allow me to push through, because I'm not sure if this is mine or if I'm picking up the energy of your person in Power 2. But I definitely feel it may be like this anxious energy, especially if they're dealing with childhood wounds. It's like they're giving me like a child. It brings up an incident with me, with my father, with the car show. Okay, I don't know if the car show was like nationwide or if it was just in like the DMV, but it was so crowded, and I just remember like I lost my father for a minute, and it hurt me because my father told my mother like I played lost and I saw him, and I'm like, why would I play lost? Like, who does that? Like, I'm a child. Why would I be playing lost? Like, I had anxiety because it was like all these people. And it's like, I couldn't see his face. And I'm like, and he told her he was watching from afar. And I'm like, well, how do you see your child have anxiety like that and you don't come? You like instantly, like you make them kind of fearful. Like, that's something that I always keep with me, and it really hurt me. And I had to tell my mom, like, why would I play lost? Like, I really was scared. I didn't know where he was. It was a lot of people, and that's what I feel like with this masculine energy, because I'm picking up this could be a masculine energy, especially because of a little boy right here. I feel like they are in a crowded room, but feeling lonely, feeling lost, feeling, vulnerable, and they don't know how to handle it. And I feel like your spiritual team may really be trying to assist them, but this is something new. This is something scary. So they don't know how to, how to trust. They don't know how to trust. They don't know how to accept this guidance. So I just feel like, yeah, because there's a lot of emotions when we deal with the sacral chakra. Because right underneath sacral, we go to the root. And I just feel like your person is like very ungrounded. It's like they're going through the emotions and they're feeling very lost. And they just want someone. It's like, they had to give me true calling, which she was saving people from death. True calling, because I was getting a theme song. Save me before I pass away. Can somebody save me? Can somebody save me? And I told you it gave me like the angel of death. So I feel like, yeah, it's a fear of this transformation. It's like I feel like they're trying to block it. They're so used to having this certain, I don't know, this hard exterior shell. I feel like they're trying to block it as much as possible, and I feel like it may not be spiteful. It's just they don't know. They don't know how to sit with that vulnerability. But I feel like the karmic is really, really, really making them feel alone. They really feel alone. They're just going through the everyday motions. It is a very somber energy. As I said that, let's look at 33. So 33, I'm sorry, that's 35. I want 33. So 33 says the second journey, boundaries, independence, bravery. See, here it's them being scared, and this is them having to get those boundaries, being brave. Do you sometimes feel everyone takes a piece of you, and you end up carrying the burden of others? 10 of Wands. I love synchronicities. Okay, it could be a lonely place catering for other people's needs, but it's time to put yourself first. It's often harder than it sounds to be your own priority, but it's time to put boundaries in place and learn to say no. There may be a particular person who places demands upon you, and it will require a certain amount of diplomacy in order to take a step back. If there's a lack of respect for who you are and how much you do, this needs to change. Start to make small steps forward in creating the life you want, not what others expect for you. You are independent, kind, yet sensitive. You can control your destiny, but you need to be brave and start making plans. So I feel like this is a codependency. This your person, and again, I want to say the masculine energy, change it if you need to. I feel like the masculine energy in here, okay, it struggles with dependency. Maybe they didn't get the love that they so require from their mother. Now, I'm not saying the mother didn't do their job. Like I said, sometimes with my masculine, he had other brothers, okay? He was like the middle brother, and we know the middle brother syndrome, So maybe the mom might have been spread over, maybe with personal financial stuff, maybe with stuff with their father that she wasn't able to give your person, and I'm saying the masculine energy, that kind of love they so desperately want. So I feel like now they find themselves in predicaments like with this karmic, okay, when they're holding on so tightly because they're holding on to the idea of love. And I feel like this karmic is taking advantage of this. They taking advantage of their codependency. It's kind of giving me like the Will and Jada thing. It's like they knowing this shit is not good. They know they're kind of going through the motions, okay? But it may be some responsibility, some obligations. They may have children. They may have a family, okay? This karmic, again, with like I feel with this inner child, maybe they might not be financially independent, okay? Maybe this karmic is playing like the parental role with the support system or whatever. So maybe it's like they're staying with them because of that. Again, it's like a Peter Pan syndrome. Like they have to learn how to break free. They have to learn how to get on their own. And it's like they're overwhelmed. They're feeling like this is their death sentence. This is their life sentence. If you were drawn to Power One, check it out. With anytime I do readings, we always say pick the one you most drawn to. But again, if you find yourself kind of like, because that happens to me a lot, it might not be that everything in that reading is for you, but it may be another element. So if you find yourself drawn to any other powers, it's another element. But I'm kind of getting somewhat a similar thing, but it's still different from Power One. But like I said, it's this codependency and this. I'm really picking with like this masculine. They're looking for like mommy. So they may struggle with being independent on their own. This karmic may play the role of mommy. And so this karmic takes advantage, They may even berate them, And I feel like this karmic is really triggering inner child wounds. So that's what I'm getting with the overall energy of your person and the karmic. So now we're going to move to what is I wrote it down, y'all, so sorry. I gotta see. So this is what shadows is the karmic revealing of your person. Okay, so like I told you, a karmic is like the physical form of shadows, okay? God puts the karmic in them so they can physically interact and see what's going on. So the main thing I'm getting right now is codependency. So I'm going to be, with this, we're going to be using the Dark Mirrors Oracles, okay? I'm feeling heavy codependency issues. I'm feeling heavy mommy issues, parent abandonment. It doesn't have to be necessarily that the mom left them all together, but I feel like they didn't get enough love or the amount of love they felt they needed. So what shadows is this karmic highlighting to your person? Okay. Oh, we have parasite. We have addicted. Yeah, if you was drawing a Power One, I'm putting it out there. Definitely check it out. We have Bride in a Cage. We have Colorless Angel. Okay, in the bottom of the deck, I Won't Cry For You. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. I told you, like, and I just saw 222, which is about moving. I told y'all before, and I'm going to always say, our spiritual team communicates to us in way more ways than just angel numbers and dreams, okay? So, I had to pause because I had my food order come in. And then we have water delivery. And so I had to like move all that water, which gives me this 10 of wands, because it's like carrying out wands. And then they gave me this song, Usher Moving Mountains. And so I was looking at it a little bit because I wanted to get back into this reading. And so I feel like your masculine energy, your person power too, you may not see what's going on, but they are really moving mountains. This is a struggle for them. Now, I said with the earth angel, you all, especially with you being counterparts, you both may be earth angels, because when I'm getting with your person is, if you feel like, damn, my person has gotten cold, or whatever the case may be, or have a problem with showing emotions, what I'm getting with your person is, I feel like at a youthful age, they had this idea of love, and I feel like they were a very giving person, and so they weren't receiving it back, and so now they have created this kind of jail cell they're in. They're like kind of in the chains. Like, this is bringing me back to with what is it, Scrooge. With Marley coming with the chains, I feel like your person is really in their own mental illusion that they have created, okay? Because I feel like, I don't think you realize how much your person wants love. And I feel like they feel they never can get the love that they give back. So it's much easier for them to just act cold. Like, look, and the light just got bright again. I love it. It's confirmation. I'm telling y'all. Now, this 19, that's the sun, okay, with this parasite. I feel like, that's what I'm saying, they're chasing, it's like somewhere over the rainbow. They're chasing this fantasy of love, And the reason I say fantasy, because with the birdie in the cage falling, not birdie, bride in the cage falling underneath it, I feel like they have this. It's giving me a little Cool J, I need love. Like, they have this kind of, fairy tale-esque kind of idea of what love is. Okay? And then when they don't get it out of obligations, they stay because they keep waiting. It's like this bride been waiting. Like, now look, her face, she done died, And so I feel like they keep waiting, okay, for that perfect moment. And they don't get it. And so they stay out of obligations. This justice right here, 11 is justice. This karmic is like very berating, belittling. Because like I said with this, and I don't want to offend anyone because I know it's same-sex people that watch it. But you see, it's like this hard masculine, but he's wearing a tutu. Now, I know it's been a new trend with the masculines wearing dresses, whatever. So, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just saying this is what I'm picking up. It's like, and it's giving me like the 10 of swords, being stabbed in the back. Being stabbed in the back. I just got a payment, so some of y'all might be getting cash. Give me one more moment. See, I said it's these interruptions. Give me one moment. So, yeah, like I said, I feel like it's giving me Katy Perry chained to the rhythm, like, and it's like with this colors angel, it's like, they're this like lost soul. It's like this spirit, It's like, it's this numbness. I feel like they struggle with vulnerability. They struggle with this vulnerability. With this 16, they may be going through a tower moment, and it's like the flowers around the heart. It's like, I feel like they've been fucked over, and it's like they learning how to get out of this ego, this protective shield and really open themselves up to love. You know, but you see how the tears are like blood? Like, I feel like they feel, that's what I'm saying. You both, for some, maybe earth angels, because I feel they feel stuff so immensely. And with this 22 being like that emperor energy, I feel like that's what shit eats them up inside, because they want to portray to this world this, you know, King of Swords kind of energy. You know, this I feel nothing, stay out of obligations. Wow, this is some heavy shit. Let's get a couple of tarot just for some confirmation. Wow. This karmic is really teaching this masculine energy how to be vulnerable, how to say no, how to stop with this, I don't know, this fairy tale-istic kind of outlet of love. You know, it's some heavy fucking mountains. This masculine energy is moving to come back towards you. And like, this can also be you waiting. You know, you the feminine energy, the empress energy, have been waiting. Okay, because he's been wanting it to be perfect. It's giving me like Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like you, the feminine energy, might not realize how deep your person's emotions is, because they like to portray like, no, I'm fine, I don't care. You know, nonchalant. Yeah, see this 3 of Wands? Wanting to return patience, you know. Then we have the Hermit reverse. I told you I was getting that Hermit energy. Look, this Emperor. 9 of Cups reverse at the bottom of the deck energy. So like I said, you know, this karmic is teaching your masculine energy how to cut off ties, you know, how to move forward. If you want something, go after it, you know. And I feel like that's the problem. Your person struggles being in their head. They have created like this fairy tale perfection. You know, it may be an idolization of their mother. You know? Because it's giving me, what's it like, Mike? It was one of them like orphan movies where they, you know, created this fantasy of how their mother probably was. And like, because they would go into the magazine and like pick it. Like, I feel like they try to recreate the love that they wish they would have gotten. You know, this is what this Emperor, this is them stepping into their power, you know. Let it go when they're unhappy. They struggle holding on to the past for too long. Look, we got 10 of Wands reverse here. That's why this cycle is taking forever. They don't know how to let go of the past. They don't know. It's like, that's why we go back to the bride in the cage. They keep waiting around for the perfect moment. They need to just go out there. Wow, this is some heavy shit. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to move to our next section, because I could preach. You already know how I am. And I got to try to maintain my time. So the next section is, what shadows is the karmic revealing or reflecting to you? Pile 2. And I want to say the feminine energy, again, switch it. If you need to switch it, whichever one you connect to more. And with that, we're going to be using our oracles of shadows and light. So let me clear this out a little bit and we're going to get into it. Okay, so now we're going to get into what shadows is this karmic highlighter revealing of you, my beautiful pile 2. So let's see what's going on. What shadow is this karmic revealing of yours? So like I said, with your person, I'm feeling heavy codependency, the strive for perfection, with being vulnerable. Okay, I feel like they hold a lot of shit inside. They don't know how to let it out. They don't know how to express it. And I feel like it goes back to their youth of feeling like lost in a crowded room, like just wanting someone to kind of give them some type of guidance or assistance. So what is this karmic? What shadows is this karmic revealing to you? Okay, starting off, we have Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. So we already know, woo, this karmic is helping you on your spiritual journey with that violet. That is the crown, third eye kind of chakra. Okay. We have Witch at the End of the World. Ooh, and one fell. A portal into a new beginning. Also, two fell. Give me 1 second. So, in the reverse, Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. And then we have Snow Angel, the signs are with you already in the reverse. And the bottom of the deck, Energy Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Okay. Let me see. I want to try to make sure I got all of them on camera. So, except for the bottom of the deck, I'll try to move this up so you can see this some. So, what am I getting with this? Okay. This karmic is definitely supposed to be helping you step into your spiritual power, okay? Because when I think of the Violet Angel, I think of, what is it? It's that Metatron. It's some angel with the violet light, okay? That's all about healing, clarity. And then we have with the 32, that breaks down to, 5. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you all may be teachers, okay? You are supposed to learn. It's supposed to, initiate you, because that's with the twin flame. One twin initiates the other one, okay? So it's usually in that separation, like with me and my divine masculine. I kind of like, you usually stumble onto the twin flame. Like, if you kind of like go out there looking for it, 9 times out of 10, you might not really be on the twin flame. It's like you kind of stumble on it, like when you're not even thinking about it. Like, my spiritual team did it in like the smoothest way, where I was on YouTube looking at one thing, and I was just curious because it was a little video of who is your future spouse. I want to say esoteric or whatever. And I was like just curious, like with me, with my Christian background, I was very apprehensive because that's the thing. And I talked about that in my writing article piece that I did. A lot of times, especially with Christianity, they associate like the tarot and oracles, like with the devil, with conjuring. So, I was a little leery about even checking it out, but somebody just told me to go on and check it out. And I was just blown away because it described my divine masculine, who at that time, we weren't even really on good speaking terms. Like, we had our big final separation. We wasn't even talking. I'm like, wow, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is describing him. And so I just started seeing other readings. And then it just got confirmation, this is your twin flame. And then with me, with my spiritual gifts. So, you all might have had a similarity with this between your person, or maybe with them getting into a third party situation, and you stumble on tarot oracle, and you kind of found out like the dynamics of what this is. But with this breaking dawn, it also give me that Nina Simone. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Like, you coming out like in your Empress energy, you on some bullshit. Like, this is supposed to be a transformational period for both of you all, okay? And I'm getting a lot of angels. So like I said, a lot of you all may be fellow earth angels, or you may have a connection with the angels, because we've been getting like angels a lot throughout this reading. Or again, this connection is divinely protected. We saw that with that first card. Like, the angels have been trying to help guide your masculine energy to help them realize this, but it's like this vulnerable state. They're fearful of this. Okay. So we have 45. 45 breaks down to 9. Okay. So 9, what I get with that, I get the Hermit, as well as I'm getting like the 9 of Swords. I feel like this has been the dark night of the shadow. All right. And with this green, I just did a green eye monster. I feel like you, my feminine energy, have been very envious, very frustrated with the whole concept of divine timing. Like, I feel like you're not understanding why it's taking forever with your person in this Hermit energy. And that's what I'm saying. They are really working hard and moving mountains to get to you, okay? They have serious, heavy codependency. They have this need for love and not being able to really accept when someone is not treating them in the same energy. They might stay with it out of obligation, or stay because they have this fantasy that they can make it work. But I'm definitely with this grumpy red fairy and with this witch, I'm getting this frustration energy. At times you might not feel strong. Okay, with 8 being strength, but also 8 can give me the 8 of Wands, okay? This 8 of Swords. So I feel like you have really struggled being frustrated with this divine timing. So this Karmic is helping you. Really, it's like it's putting all the pieces together. Okay, this Karmic is helping you realize your spiritual purpose. Okay, this connection is so much greater than romance. And if you didn't know that, this is like your signs to show you. Like, the divine is all up in this connection. The divine is all up in this connection. Because, again, for some of you, you may be earth angels. So, earth angels, okay, I always say with earth angels, those are angels who took on human form to experience human life, to be able to bring guidance and bring it back to heaven, to help with healing, spreading the light. That's what I look at earth angel. It's like you accepting the mission to go, kind of similar. Of course, we are nowhere on Jesus Christ wavelength, but kind of the same scenario of you going through a humbling experience. That's why you may go through a lot of stuff, because you're supposed to go through it so you can help heal people. Okay, you start with healing yourself, and then you go, and that's what the twin flames in general, you go and heal others. Okay, so I think you've been struggling, my feminine energy, this divine timing. You're not realizing it's so much greater than this romantic thing. Okay, this is what you all accepted when you came down here. This is what's the proper term I'm looking for? Because when I channel, I always forget terms, forget names, but this is like your life's purpose, your mission. Okay, now with the snow angel, this says the signs are with you already. Okay, so you may struggle seeing the signs about what's going on. Like, I feel like you and your masculine are mirroring. They struggle seeing the signs, you struggle seeing the signs. Because I feel like you all are thinking too small. You're thinking too small. It's greater than the romance thing. And I feel like your angels is always, that's why I tell people, don't just look for angel numbers. Don't just look at a clock all damn day. Don't be like, damn, I can't wait to go to sleep to hope I get a message in my dream. Because they said about it in that first card. Angels talk to us in all type of ways. I know my angels talk to me through music. Okay, I will feel this urge to go see a TV show or a movie. Okay, it could be something as simple as being, like I said, on YouTube, being in your recommendations. It's all different ways the angels. And then the other thing, because it's different forms of angels, and that's what they were saying with angels. You gotta think, a lot of people, expect, I don't know, they look at the spiritual realm to be like magicians, right? They want like, I don't know, they want the angels to come down here on a cloud with their big beautiful wings and the golden glow. And you know, God is not like that. God wants to see your authentic nature. God knows if he sends an angel with, and it's bright as I'm saying this, so they like confirming it. It's been steady bright as I speak this. God knows if he sends the beautiful angel with their big beautiful wings, with their holy voices like that, because you know some churches, oh my goodness, I really feel like, wow, this is how heaven must sound. And they come with their harps and all that, you're gonna be dropping to your knees. Oh Lord, yeah. God doesn't want that. God wants to see your authentic self. Angels come, those are the angels that I feel like are temporarily, they come down here and in order to guide you, you know. And that's how I like the movie, The Bishop's Wife, because I didn't realize the bishop's wife was based off, or what was it? The pastor's wife, the one with Whitney Houston and Denzel Washington, was based off of one with Cary Grant, The Bishop's Wife. And I love that. That has ended up being like one of my favorite Christmas movies, along with Meet Me in St. Louis. And so that's what he temporarily came to help him. Sometimes God might want to see the true color of your heart. That's why I always said, treat everybody the same. You know, and I'm going to share this little thing, and I don't want to take y'all to church too much, because like I said, I don't believe in sharing every time you do something, because I feel like that goes, and it was a passage, I don't know off the top of my head, about not letting your right side know what your left side is doing. But it was this time when I was in DC. It was extremely cold, like bitterly cold. And it was a homeless person, you know, and they was kind of shaking out there in the corner. And I was like, oh my God, like, how can they be out here? But, you know, like some heavy shit goes on in them shelters. So a lot of them rather be out on the street than getting raped, getting beaten, getting their stuff taken from them. So I had a little bit of money on me. And so I went to Panera because I was looking for something, and I got them a big thing of soup and bread and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't like doing this because I feel like it goes against it. I'm not trying to get like a pat on my back, because God has already recognized, he knows my true heart. But I did that, right? And I came back and they were so grateful for it. And I don't know, me and my friends, we didn't go too far, and we came back and this person was gone. I lied to y'all now. It wasn't no trace of them. We was like, where did they go that quick? We didn't see no car. We didn't see nobody walking. Okay? They were gone. And I swear, I always think of that as that might have been an angel in disguise. You don't know. Our God is so beautiful and powerful. You know, he does all type of stuff. He knows. He knows your heart. So that's why I get frustrated. It's like the show that I watch with my mom with these like hauntings and stuff. Don't expect the spiritual realm to do all these tricks and magic shows. Okay, they're not going to do that. That's how you're supposed to live your life authentically and truly. So you know, your person, you may be interacting with people who may be a temporary angel. That's what they're telling you, and y'all not even realizing it. But I'm definitely feeling like this pal has a special connection with the angels, with the divine. I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of went off, but it's like I feel like I tell them to use me as a vessel, so I feel like you're supposed to know that. But like with the bottom of the deck energy being 10, Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift, this is like the will. You need to know all this stressful, the 10 of Wands, all this stressful period, okay, it's about to change. Now you're about to enter the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, you know. The 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands is like the past. And now you're about to step into the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, you know, this wheel of fortune. You know, it's about to change. It was all for a higher purpose, okay, because you all are meant to be healers, okay. It's a very, very special connection with the divine. So I'm going to get a couple tarot just to clarify What shadows? And I'm sorry when I go a little preachy, like I said. I have in my mind, like I can tell my spiritual team, hey, I just want one card. And they will put out like 3 or 4, and I'll try to put it back in, and they'll put it back out, and I'll try to put it back in. You know, I love my spiritual team. We get each other. We very like blunt, like, no, you're not controlling anything. You're gonna do what I say. And so it's like the struggle of the power, because I'm like, y'all, I'm trying to limit my time, and they're like, I don't care about you trying to limit the time. You gonna get this message out. So, what shadows is the karmic highlighting for you? Okay, Emperor reverse. 3. Oh wow! See how y'all mirror? Wow! You saw how I shuffled that. You saw how I shuffled it. And it's like the cards that was upright went reverse, and the card that was reversed went upright. I told you with this hermit, this introspection, okay? I feel like what I'm getting overall with these cards is you struggle. And I always tell my friends on Instagram, because like I said, when you join my angelic realm, I don't call you a follower, I call you a friend, because we talk like good girlfriends and bros. Hey, you know, because even though I'm team divine feminine, I do have masculine energies that like my stuff. So, you know, I feel like you've been struggling, my feminine energy, with this hermit energy. You know, you've been struggling with this stuckness. It's like you want progression so bad. And you have to realize your person's been wearing this mask. You know, it's just indecisiveness, okay? And it's like you kind of been... You and your person kind of been struggling with letting this ego. I feel like y'all both kind of mirror each other with that ego. Because they're being ego like, oh, you know, I can't, this is what I'm supposed to do out of obligation. I'm not meant to find love as much as I want love. Love's not supposed to come to me. And then you be an ego like, they take it forever. I deserve better than this. So, you know, that's what I feel like this karmic is helping your person with codependency, and helping you with patience, and helping you with really realizing that this connection is a higher purpose than what you believe. Because I feel like you may really be stuck on a romantic aspect, but it's so much greater than that. The divine is so intertwined with this connection. It's not even funny. Like, I feel like y'all are meant to do some big things, okay, together. Individually and together. Whew, okay. So now we're going to go. I go back to my book, y'all. So now we're going to go to why are they struggling to cut karmic ties? Let's find out. We kind of know, but let's get in further details. Okay, so let's further explore why is your person, just saw 49, so check that out. Why is your person struggling to leave this karmic with this wisdom of the night, or is it the wisdom house of night? Wisdom of the house of night oracles. Let's see, let's get some more details. So why is Pile 2's person really struggling with leaving this karmic? Why are they struggling to cut this karmic ties, move forward? They see they are feeling alone. They see this karmic is kind of trying to control them, belittle them. So why are they sticking with them? I keep sticking with you. Fragment. This that devil energy, 15. Okay, we got 45 now, which is that message. Okay, we got love. We got deceit. I'm going to move this like this. Loop, loop, loop. And then bottom of the deck energy, we have listening. Like I said, your person is an ungrounded mess right now. It's this toxic energy. Just every time I see this picture, if it comes out when I'm doing like a third party thing, a love reading, this is a very vindictive, spiteful kind of karmic. And what I'm going to do, like, I wasn't trying to do it, and I ended up doing it for Power One, so I'm going to do it for y'all, too, because I feel like this is a very toxic karmic. Let's see what's going on with this karmic, because I feel like she got some shit with her. And this is my personal karmic thoughts oracles. So, what's going on with Power 2 karmic? Because I feel like she's really being vindictive. You're very attractive. Yeah, I feel like it's this envy of you. You know, I saw that green and I thought that was with you. The clash of opposites. So, I feel like it's just getting more and more harder for her and y'all person. I want to call you. So, yeah, she wants to communicate with you. Except it's a new love story. It's like I feel like with this karma, she's trying to tell you accept it's a new love story. But it's like, I feel like she can't accept that y'all love story isn't over. You know, the story isn't completed. You're breaking up our family. I figure it was obligation. It's over. You need to just move on. I know they're not over you. I kind of wish we could be friends. So, yeah, this karmic right now, I just feel like it's this envy, okay? Because y'all are divine counterparts. And then the divine is so in here. And I feel like that's what I said when I do these things, when I feel like low vibrational energy try to delay. All she can do is delay this. She can't stop this. The divine and the angelic realm is so into this thing. Like, so into this connection. All she could do is try to kind of sneakily delay it. Okay, but I feel like she's trying to convince herself. She's trying to tell you, you need to move on. It's a new love story. But I feel like she needs to move on. She needs to stop. She got your masculine by the balls. I'm just be blunt like that. She got him by the balls. Like, I feel like, especially with y'all who know that your person have a family, I feel like she uses that family, and because your person suffered with inner childhood wounds with their parent, again, I'm saying a mom, it could be your father too, they are staying out of obligation to this vindictive ass karmic. But she's very jealous. She's jealous, and that's why I feel like the arguments are getting worse and worse with your person and her, because your person is slowly but surely stepping into his emperor energy and realizing this shit is toxic and realizing it's time to go. Okay, it's just right now he's ungrounded. He's trying to figure it out. Okay, but you can expect him, like, she wants to call you, okay, and he wants to call you, you know. So if y'all not in communication, you know, he's definitely wants to call you. Now, this kind of gives me like this dreamy state, okay? And then it gives me the 9, okay, which is like the hermit, and which makes me think of 9 of swords. He may be talking to you in the 5D. He may send you telepathic messages, okay? He may also send you encrypted messages in the 3D, okay? I feel like he's really going through it, and he's really crying out for help. It's like, help me, help me. I told you I got the true calling. Save me before I pass away. Somebody save me. It's like, he really wants you, because it's giving me that other song, and I was just listening to a little bit before I started. I need somebody to love, somebody to hold, somebody. It's like, I was getting used to being somebody you love. Like, you have been their rock, you know, and I feel like they really want to reach out. Yeah, we got 10 again, so definitely check out angel number 1010. Okay, you know, I feel like the shit is changing, you know. I know it seems bleak right now because, like I said, this karmic is really trying everything in her power to prevent it. But this connection is so cherished by the spiritual realm because y'all are meant to do a greater purpose. All she could do, it's like It's giving me Job, okay? Because remember, that's the thing with the devil. He always want to test God. You know, he always want to challenge God. And that's what happened with Job. He was like all conceited, like, oh, Job only loves you and worship you because what you provide for him or whatever. So, you know, God, that's like a parent when a parent want to prove their child wrong. You know, they're going to teach him a lesson. So God said, all right, you could do whatever you want to him except for kill him. You could do whatever. Because, like I said, God already knows our heart. So he already knew how strong Job was. And again, with God, all things are possible. So whatever the devil thought he was taking away from him, God could restore, which he did. And he restored even more because he was so proud of Job's loyalty to him. And that's what I said. These low vibrational energies can try, all they can do is delay it. But they're not more powerful than God. The light always outshines the darkness. So they can try all they want. And you know, God might allow them a little bit to do it because, again, this is all about getting your strength. You got to think, again, I always say with the Lenten season with Jesus Christ, even with his only begotten son, Jesus was in the desert for 40 days, 40 nights. It's a mental thing, you know, like with the military. They have to make you endure this stuff to have that mental stability because you're about to really be like some of his top soldiers against this war of good and evil. You know, so like don't trip. That's why they telling you stop worrying about everything. Like all this shit with this karmic, with your person, this shit is destined. It's destined. Nobody can break this stuff up. All of these like obstacles is just supposed to be you know, mentally preparing y'all for the ultimate battle. Because I tell people, God is recruiting something heavy. Now, is it going to be as dramatic as the stand? I don't know. You know, we're not going to know till God reveals it to us. But it is going to be a battle of good versus evil. Now, with the bottom of the deck energy being 23, okay, that breaks down to 5 with listening. I feel like this is the problem too. It's outside people. It may also be family that don't want to see y'all together. So I feel like your person with this dependency, they value people's opinions, especially if it's family, because it's this love thing. So it's like this is probably between what the karmic is saying and what family members may be saying is delaying them. You know, we got 5 again. Look, 555 came back. No, that's 3. But I would definitely check out angel number 1010 555. And I think I said 4545. But, yeah. I really feel like it's family as well. And obligations to family that's really keeping them with this karmic. But they ain't stopping shit. They ain't stopping no show. All they doing is delaying it. And your person has to realize, like with the 8 of Swords, it's a fucking mental illusion. Nothing's keeping them there except for them. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of tarot. We'll get a little bit of tarot. So why is Pile 2's person struggling with cutting karmic ties? And if you're seeing crows, because I see that too, and I know I have a special connection with crow, check it out. Check out how are the crows calling? How many of them are they? What time do they come? Okay, all of that. A lot of people associate crows with just like the evil dark forces, but crows are also with the light as well. Okay, so definitely if you're seeing crows, this is even more confirmation. I'm gonna take these and run over these real quick. Okay, we got 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Hangman reverse, 2 of Swords. Yep, this confusion. Okay, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like your person is giving too much of themselves. Okay? They're giving too much of themselves. It's like they're because with the Four of Cups, it's the person so busy looking at the three, they don't realize the one. I feel like they're so enthralled into this karmic situation, they don't realize your cup of love in the back that you're trying to give to them. Okay? It's like they confused. They know, because the Four of Cups can also talk about this kind of boredom kind of thing. They know this connection is not giving them no depths, but it's like they're so caught up with it, they don't realize that you're offering your cup of love. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of heart pain with this, but I feel like they, again, with that bride in the cage, I keep holding on to it, but I feel like they fantasize about you a lot. They fantasize, but with this hangman reverse, and look, I told you, slow and steady, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. They do want it to grow. They do need to let this shit go. But, they doing a lot of running. Okay? But with this hangman reverse, like I said, that is really procrastinating. That's really procrastinating. It's like, I'm not really trying to see it from a different point of view. I'm kind of stuck on my way, and I feel like with you, it's more so of a fantasy. They too entangled with this karmic situation, and not seeing the signs clearly. Okay, so we're going to wrap up with what's next using the Magic of You Oracle. So let's see what's next. Okay, so we're wrapping up with the Magic of You Oracle. What's next for this connection? What's next with your person, this karmic? What can y'all give us? What details? Spill the tea, my beautiful spiritual team. What's going on next? I feel like it's nothing to fear, honestly. That makes perfect sense. Your person has to realize that it's a fucking illusion. The only thing keeping them there is them. Their mind. Compassion for others. I feel like it's being overly compassionate, but let me get into it. Finding their strength. It's like that 6 of Pentacles. They give themselves too much to people. Yeah. So what's next? Your person has to stop giving themselves to people. As this is kind of giving me like some type of poison ivy, it's like they gotta realize these negative people, okay, are just soaking off of them. It's just choking them with their negative energy. And what I love about this card, they said, this person feels trapped, but really it's like a loose rope. And then here we go again with like the vines. I feel like this karmic, it just has them so wrapped up. Okay. And look, see, 23, again, that's 5. So yeah, definitely check out angel number 555-1010. Okay. It's this conflict, They need to realize they can break free from this conflict. And with the 5 with the Hierophant, like I said, they may have some type of obligation, some family thing, and they're trying to it's giving me like, if I did a card, I'm going to do that different for y'all too. Like if we pull the card, it would be that Hamilton woman, like out of obligation. Let me look real quick. What's the energy of Paltu's person with the karmic? Yeah, see? Okay, we didn't get the Hamilton woman, but you see how that fell out. This is what your team is saying. Look, they need to be on their Rhett Butler. Rhett Butler gave and gave to Scarlett. Now, y'all know, if y'all don't know, that's my favorite sparring connection. That's one of my favorite love stories. I love Clark Gable and Vivian Lee together, okay? That's my shit. Gone with the Wind. Now, that's the problem. Rhett had this love for fucking Scarlett, and he gave and gave and gave and gave and gave and gave and gave. And Scarlett was never fucking happy. She kept chasing fucking Ashley. This man was rich. He was debonair. He rebuilt her fucking house that was destroyed during the Civil War. He took her all around the world. They had a beautiful, I think her name was Bonnie, their daughter. They had a beautiful daughter. It's like he tried, and she never was satisfied. She just kept looking for Ashley. And I feel like this is your person with this karmic. He keeps trying to have a family dynamic with this karmic that he could actually have with you. It's fucking infuriating. What he wants, he could have with you, but he's trying to stick. It's like, you know, them little, with the when you a child, like them little fucking shapes. You know, this motherfucker got a rectangle. He keep trying to put in a triangle shape. It's not gonna fucking work. He gotta hit this bitch. And I say this, you know, not like maliciously. That's just how I talk. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. You know, I don't give a damn about this, our family shit. Because that was the last thing that kept him holding on with Scarlett, was their daughter. After their daughter died, that was his fed up thing. That was his fed up thing. It's like, well, nothing else is really keeping me now. Bonnie's gone. And that's what your masculine gotta realize. Like, bruh, nothing is fucking keeping me here. I gotta let go of this. You know, he gotta set his damn boundaries. He gotta be fucking strong. He has to have this fucking fool energy. Okay? 33 is also with the love. She gotta be free. Okay, and break free from this darkness and go to where his heart belongs. I'm getting jealousy. My heart belongs to you. Whatever you want, whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. He wants to. He's moving mountains for sure. Okay, but you know he's in La La Land. Okay, it's like he's making this shit more complicated than what it is. What's next? I went a little over in my time, but y'all worth it. Y'all worth it. I told my team, use me as a vessel, honey, and they did. They wanted this messages because y'all some stubborn ass. My feminine energy, you stubborn because you like, I want it now. I want it right now. And this masculine energy is stubborn because like, I need love. Like, I swear it makes me think of my masculine because that's one of his favorite songs, LL Cool J, I Need Love. And I'm like, but you got it. But you run from it. So it's stupid. Like, it's a contradiction. You want something and that's him. It's like he wants it and he's trying to make it work with this goddamn karmic. And it's like, no, honey, it's like, it's not working. Y'all are coming back together. It's faded. Y'all supposed to do some big things. Okay, y'all. I'm just going to take all of this. I told you, my spiritual team, they do what they want to do. I say 1, they say, what is this, like 4? What we got? We got 10 of Wands reversed again. Told you. Overwhelmed with the decision. King of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I told you with that money. Queen of, look. It's the love triangle. Knight of Cups. Oh, this shit right here got me thinking like a soap opera. Let's get into this. This like some Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless type shit, right? Okay. Your masculine energy and this karmic energy, okay, this is some toxic ass shit right here. They got something with their finances, because Pentacles is the finances, okay? This shit is the ungrounded, because Pentacles also talk about stability. In the reverse, this shit is a fucking ungrounded mess. Ungrounded mess. You see, they're not even looking at each other. They're not even looking away from each other. They looking forward. They know it's time to fucking look forward. Like, this shit has fucking failed. It has reached the peak. Let this shit go. But it's motherfucking dependency. And she knows that. She knows that. And she feeds off that. Look, I'm getting that phone call. I don't know who that is. But that's confirmation. If y'all not talking, y'all about to be talking. She feeds off of his fucking fear with her toxic ass, his codependency, his obligations, whatever. Okay? And he holds on to her because he's trying so hard to create this family dynamic. And here you are, my beautiful pal, too. Look at you. Look at this. Look how angry they look. And then look at you. You're just like, but what about me? I have my cup. And look, the Queen of Cups, exactly. You're intuitive as fuck. You know what you know. You see the signs. Don't let this, you know what they're giving me? This is giving me heat miles and snow miles vibes. Okay? Look, you motherfucking Earth. What is it? Mother Nature. You Mother Nature between these two right now. Because they over here, Heat Miser throwing his fire and Snow Miser is throwing the fucking cold. You are Mother Nature. You like the stable, the stability. And she knows this shit. You know, and she's frustrated because, like, Heat Miser got frustrated with Mother Nature because, like, oh, she loves Snowy better. You know, and that's what she's frustrated because she knows that he wants you. You know, she's frustrated as fuck. She don't even want his ass, but she don't want him to have you. Because, look, she knows you attractive. She knows. She knows y'all attractive. She knows this is some serious shit, and she's jealous as fuck. But, honey, he is coming. He's going to come, and he is going to offer his cup. Look, he's coming to you, my queen of cups. He's going to offer. He's stressed the fuck out because this shit right here is some toxic shit. But he's slowly going to come, offer his cup. He ready. He's tired. He's ready to fucking just get some relief from this shit. Because they've been gone. I told you saw the Clash of the Storms. Their asses are fucking snow mice and heat mice. Them motherfuckers are throwing icicles and heat every goddamn thing. It's like he's ready to kind of work. You know, he's leaving his family behind. It's like, fuck this. You know, I want my family, but I ain't going to keep dealing with this bullshit. Yes, he's going to be leaving. Yes, honey. He leaving this family shit. It's like, you not holding that shit over me no more. I'm letting this toxic shit go. I'm tired of all this motherfucking arguing with you. And he's coming fast. Because he's mad as hell. He wants to get past this. This is freedom card. You his wish fulfillment. Yes, this page of pentacles. Honey. Now, it might be a little hesitancy because it's not a wands reverse. You know, he might try to flex a little bit because this shit right here has been toxic. But the wheel of fortune is yours, my beautiful pile 2. He is coming towards you. So, pile 2. I gotta leave this energy here, honey. I gotta sage after this shit. Because this right here, between the codependency and the toxic energy of this karmic and his dynamic, maybe I got to sage after this. But let me clear this a little bit, and I'm gonna just do my goodbye, farewell to you, my friends. So long for now until we meet again. So I'm leaving this energy here. Okay, I hope this reading is able to bring you much love, light, and blessings. Now, you know, this is a lot of energy here. So I'm going to tell you how you can show your support. Now, I love tips, baby. I have all my cash information right down below. So if you want to send a tip your girl way, I appreciate you. And you know what? If you say, ooh, honey, you really gave the tea, but I know this is general. I want to know the ins and out of my actual connection. Baby, I got you. Private readings. I have my price list. You can email me or you can slide into my DMs on Instagram and let's talk. Let's get you the real tea, the in-depth of everything going on in your current situation. Okay, so if you say, you know what, Earth Angel, I love you, but right now my finances tight. I got you. I understand. That don't mean you can't support. So this is how you can support. Simply like this video, okay? Comment. Tell me what you thought about it, okay? Definitely feel free to share this. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, you want to subscribe to my channel, you want to hit that bell so you get notified of all my videos. Because, baby, you see me and my spiritual team, we go deep, honey. In-depth readings. We spill the tea. We not doing this thing of, oh, we just going to give you a little bit so you can pay. We trying to do some serious healing over here. I love it. And the sun is shining bright. Confirmation from the spiritual realm that I'm doing it right. So, definitely make sure you join my angelic realm. And I also have my other social media platforms. Come on, definitely go on my Instagram. That is my most active social media platform. I'm constantly posting daily. I'm doing a lot of writing. I do a lot of inspirational. I do pick-up house. I had to kind of slow down with that, but I do that. I share music. It's always a party. You don't want to miss it. I thank you so much, Pal 2. I'm out. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. this is going to be your reading. Okay, I'm going to do a little overview in case you missed the intro. I don't want to go too in depth with it for those who actually watched the intro. So you definitely want to check that out so you can know all the details of what we're doing today. But today is welcome to the dark side, cutting karmic ties. Okay, so I wanted to do a more productive way of you versus, well, not you versus your person, but like a third party reading. I know a lot of times we kind of get a little messy with it, and we do the what does your person think about you and compare it to how they feel about the karmic, and what does the karmic think about you. And I feel like sometimes that tends to leave us in like an obsessive or insecure state. So I wanted to do something more productive, okay? Because it's so easy to hate the karmic, but the reality of a karmic partner is it is our shadows in the physical form. So if it's a problem with cutting ties, if it's a problem or delays with union, that is more than likely because some shadows still, I'm going to kind of adjust this light, some shadows still haven't been addressed and taken care of. So hopefully upon viewing this, I can help with that. But before we get too ahead of this, what we're going to do is first find out what chakra is out of alignment. So I'm going to close my eyes. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil. We definitely need to. Okay. Because if you're wondering about the music in the background, I am playing a protective frequency, okay? I have noticed the more in-depth healing readings I do, low vibrational energy try to interfere with delays, with messing up with my devices. So I have really cleansed the space. I have created a golden shield of protection around this, my sacred space, my device, and I'm playing the music, just all extra precaution to try to block any low vibrational energy from delaying me from getting the message out to you, my beautiful collective. So I'm going to shake this up, and then I have my eyes closed, and I'm going to intuitively pick what chakra I feel drawn to. Oh, it's this one right here. This is third eye, I already know, because I think that's like the smallest one out of it. Oh, I was wrong. This is heart chakra. So it's some blockages. Okay, it's some blockages. Not being open to love. Okay, being guarded. Okay. And I might be picking that up from the feminine energy, because I know when I started, like literally moments before I was about to hit start, I started channeling. I'm so sick of being lonely every night while my man goes out with his homies. I want to know what it feels to be loved, to be loved. But I don't want to go, okay, we're going to just hold on, girl. We're going to get into it. Let's first really tap into you and your person's energy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my singing bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to take a deep inhale through our nose. And we're going to hold it. And we're going to slowly blow it out through our mouth. Ooh, it always feels so good to do that. So you're going to keep your eyes closed. And I want you to keep the person that you are coming to see on your mind and your heart to really make sure I tap into their energy, okay? Keep those eyes closed. Okay, so you can open those eyes. So the card that you were most drawn to is the Ten of Cups. So when I got this, I got Dracula vibes. I got a summoning. Okay, I feel like maybe, this masculine energy is feeling drawn to you. You know, maybe they might have a history of summoning you. I'm getting like, especially with this heart chakra being out of alignment. I'm getting heavy chaser, runner chaser vibes. And maybe in the past they have been so used to winding you up, calling you at a drop of a dime, and now they're feeling alert and drawn to you. Like I feel like the heart chakra being blocked, and with me really feeling like the feminine energy is like, I'm so tired of being lonely. Like the feminine energy is kind of like taking back her energy, and I feel like it's driving them crazy, and they just want to come and they want to just swoop you off your feet, and they want to, it's just, and look at the woman in this. Like the woman just looks like, a part of her looks sad. Like no, it's like to me she's putting up a fight. And I have channeled this past week with the feminine energy really being an ego. And I feel like this is like, no, I'm not gonna fall for it. Not this time. And it's like the masculine like, but baby, it's me. It's Big Daddy. Oh, can't be quiet, y'all. My daughter in the next room sleep. But that's what I feel like. It's like your person is coming for you. And it's like you don't want to believe it, but they are coming. This kind of give me judgment too, because it's making me think of the angel and meet me at the crossroads so you won't get lonely. And like when he got at the mountain, he spread open his wings to like fly off and take all the lost souls. Like I feel like you and or your person are undergoing some type of awakening. And that's why it's like this fight the power. And I'm gonna, you gotta fight for your right to party. I'm getting a lot of fight. And I'm getting fight from what is it? Creed. That's my song. That fight song is a good workout song. Fight. Fight. Like, oh, that album was fire. That was a good soundtrack album. But yes, I just feel like this masculine energy is just getting like this courage, this strength. It's like you kind of blocking them, is turning them on and getting turned on by the chase, and they're coming for their happily ever after. Oh, this is some real powerful seduction type shit. I gotta sip on this. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna put this right over here. Put my little chakra bag to the side. And so what we're going to do, this reading is broken down into 5 parts. And I'm going to have to review my notebook because I just want to make sure I get all of them. So the first one, we are going to be doing your person's current energy with the Karmic. And we're going to be using our Victoria Francis Oracle cards. Okay, so I'm kind of getting this thing that I feel like the feminine energy is at this fed up state, and she's like, you're not going to woo me no more. I'm not going to, because I feel like your person can be very charming, and I feel like you're kind of making because it's like, what's that song from Twilight? Cold. Yeah, that song. Like, you done got cold, and your person's like, oh, hell to the no. You're not getting cold on me, baby. I'm bringing that heat. So we're going to see what is the current energy with your person, Power 3, in the Karmic. Let's see. What's the current energy? What's going on in this connection they're in? Okay. So what's going on with Power 3's person and Karmic? What's the current energy with Power 3's person? Wow, y'all the first one that got 2. Okay. And the bottom of the deck. Okay. So you got 10. You got 7. And you got 6 reverse. Okay. So we know 10 can be the Wheel of Fortune. I also think of 10 with the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay, 7 is about movement. We got the Chariot. Okay, we got that 7 of Wands. We got that protective, that can kind of borderline defensive depending on the energy. Okay, we got 7 of Pentacles, wanting something to grow, develop. Okay, the 7 of Cups, feeling like something may be unattainable, many options, maybe not being as good as they thought it would be, and then we have the Lovers, we have the 6 of Cups, that nostalgic energy, 6 of Pentacles, that giving energy, okay, 6 of Swords, that moving past. So these cards do not tell me anything, so I have to read them, and then I'm going to channel it to your particular situation. Okay, so we're starting off with the number 10. Number 10. So 10 says what is this? The Ivory Maiden. I think it said the Ivory. I can't really tell because the writing is too fancy. Obstacles, challenges, feeling unsupported. So yeah, this is giving me like the 10 of Wands kind of energy. Okay, 10 of Swords kind of energy. You are feeling lost and lacking direction. It may seem that whichever way you turn, there are obstacles blocking your path. Be assured this is just a phase and will pass like everything else. There is a feeling of hopelessness as you are only seeing negative outcomes in current situations. But somewhere around you, there is a glimpse of light. Don't allow time to pass too quickly before you make an important decision about what to do next. As something has to change, and only you can do this. When we are overburdened by life's obstacle, the feeling of being unsupported may be over. I'm like so irritated because I really was talking and my device shut off. Now it was saying because of storage, which I know could be true. But like I said, starting off with your pal, you are in a vulnerable state, and I feel like that's the problem. How you're acting right now, this cold, shut off kind of energy, I feel like y'all are really being tested right now. I'm not going to read all over again because I did that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say like the brief little descriptions they have of it, and I'm going to try to tell again. Of course, it's not going to be exactly like I had it, but I still know what the message is. I already have pulled the tarot because again, I was going on and talking about it and the whole time my device. So you hear me getting close because I keep checking to make sure my device is on. Like, this is so irritating to me. But this is all a part of it. It's all a part of you being challenged. So this says obstacles, challenges, feeling unsupported. Number 7 says strength, confidence, stability. Okay. Number 6 says falling from grace, divine protection, despair, healing. So what I was saying before I got cut off, pile 3, I feel like you are saying, I no longer want my obligations of being an awakened twin. I gotta drink a little bit. You want to control every aspect. You don't understand it. It's not fair. You've been doing your part. Your person's not doing their part. And what you don't realize, taking this stance is having them in this confused state. I feel like that's why they are holding on so tightly to this karmic, because like what I was saying is they're infatuated with the idea of love. And because they energetically feel you pulling away, in their mind they're saying, I'd rather settle for something they have nothing. So I can't wait to see what the shadows are, because I feel like it's definitely some inner child healing going on here, or that needs to be worked on. But I feel like they're obsessed with the idea of love. Okay, I might come home and it might be hell and it might be toxic, kind of like with Will and Jada. That's what I said. If you were showing the power too, definitely do that. It's like some type of obligations, and like I said, for some they may share family or have a family together. Okay, because with this the ten of cups, 10 of pentacles, it may be family with it, but and I feel like because you're energetically pulling away, now the spiritual realm is really taking over. But I feel like I said with this card, it was giving me like High Priestess in reverse, really doubting the signs, synchronicities, intuition, okay? And really kind of stuck, because 7 is movement. Like I said, 7 can be that defensiveness. Okay? It could be a protectiveness, but it can also be a defensiveness, because I'm thinking about the 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Okay? It's like that's why I like the garden. It's taking time to nurture for something to grow. Okay? And I feel like your person is someone you have to be patient with, because I feel like they have, I don't know, they have this illusion of what love is. And I feel like they want it with you. They want to come and get you. And that's what the problem. It's like they wind you up, they get you excited, and then they kind of get scared because they don't know about it. And so they run off, and it's kind of twisted, because it's like what they want, when you're willing to give it to them, it's like they get scared and they run the fuck off. And now you're pulling your energy back. And now they're like, well, if Pile 3 doesn't want me, I'll just stay with this Karmic. I'm just keeping an eye that this is still on. So, the tarot cards that I pulled was the 2 of Cups, the Paranormal, the 5 of Swords reverse, the 9 of Cups, and the bottom of the deck energy is the 10 of Wands reverse. So they're very stressed out. Like I said, with this 2 of Cups upright, it's definitely like the divine connection, a soulmate connection, union. And so I feel like with this being about the current energy with the Karmic, it's like they know this connection is over, but also because you are the actual counterpart, I feel like since it's this fear of maybe I won't be able to get Power 3, maybe this time when I summon them or call out for them, I won't be able to get them. So maybe I have to just stay here. So I feel like they playing it safe and watching you from afar with this paranormal. They looking in their crystal ball. That I couldn't see when I first shot it. I could not think of the proper name, but now I thought of a crystal ball. And I feel like it's a battle of good and evil, because I see like the trumpet is making me think of like the angels blowing the trumpet, and then it's what's this little thing, the trident, with what was it, the Little Mermaid. I feel like it's the battle. Right? Because it's like the light is trying to get this union back together, and the dark is like, no, I'll poke you, stay away. But they're watching from afar, okay? And I feel like they want to move past this toxic energy. They want their happily ever after, but I feel like right now, they are just overwhelmed with it. You got this King and Queen of Pentacles reverse, and you got this 5 of Wands, and that's why I was saying if you were drawing a Power 2, definitely check it out. But it's like this situation is such a unstable mess. Okay, they might have some type of finances intertwined or whatever, but it's like This Queen of Pentacles reverse is causing this King of Pentacles to be in the reverse. It's very toxic. You see, they're not looking away. They're not looking together. They're looking forward. They know they need to move forward because, like I said, it's all this toxicity. Like, your person wants some fucking peace and they want to follow their heart, which goes back to you, Queen of Cups. So yeah, if you are drawn to Pile 2, definitely check that out. But that's what I'm getting. I feel like they're heavy on your energy. So they're just waiting for you to just like pull it back, you know, for them. And I know it's like unfair because they have been doing like this cat and mouse game with you. Okay, but you know, love is patience, love is kind, love is not like a tick for tack. You know, I know they have been this cat and mouse with you. I know they've been taking forever. I know it seems unfair, okay? But, you know, as the awakened one, the spiritual realm looks to you to be the one to take control of this situation. And I feel like you're being in this kind of stubborn energy. So now they're taking over the spiritual realm. So now we're going to move into part 2 of this reading, and this is what shadows is the karmic reflecting to your person, okay? Because the karmic, we like to think so negative of them, but karmic serve their purpose, okay? They are shadows in a physical form. So it's like you gotta address it because now it's here facing you, like physically facing you. So if you're not facing it, that is what causes delays. So what I'm getting so far is I definitely get some codependency, I get abandonment issues, and I get, I don't know, like this fear of going deep. Because I definitely feel like they want love, but I feel like they feel like it's unattainable. They feel like they gotta settle for what they get. I don't know. So let me clear this out a little bit and we're gonna get into it. Okay, so now we're gonna get into what shadows is the karmic highlighting and revealing to your person, and we're using the Dark Mirrors Oracle. So let's see. What shadows is the karmic Pile 3's person? Karmic revealing or highlighting to Pile 3's person. I feel like that wants to come out, so I'm gonna let that come out. Okay. So this says the Black Flower Fragrance reverse. Okay. So that's number 16. That's the Tower reverse. What shadows is the karmic highlighting revealing the Pile 3's person? 23, Revenge. And then we have 6 reverse, Alone in the World. So that's what I told you that I was getting. It's definitely abandonment issues. I feel like maybe your person has experienced great upheaval, maybe instability in their life, okay? Because the Tower reverse with this number 16 is usually trying to prevent upheaval, destruction. It's like you're holding on to something so long. And I think a lot of people look at the Tower so as an intense card, which it is an intense card, but it's such beauty in the Tower because it's like, and they're giving me Encanto, especially since Encanto is trending right now. But like when their house fell apart, the house had to fall apart because the house kind of started being built on lies, okay? Lies, illusions of this quote unquote perfection, okay? And the sense of what the house was originally formed got lost about family, you know? It became a thing of, I felt like the matriarch of the family was so consumed and wrapped up with being of service to the community. She kind of like held the family on such this tight rope, and of this perfection of not being real, of not being authentic. And that's why that house had to crumble. What is it? Maribel, the one who didn't have any gifts, she had to bring back to the foreground what it was all about, which is family. So that's what I said with the tower. It's like sometimes you have to, and that's why a lot of times we will hear a spiritual worker say the tower of ego falling. Sometimes you have to let this false illusion, which I feel like your person struggles a lot with, in order to really build a strong and solid foundation. And like I said, with this card, when I see it, it makes me think of like love, like with the heart chakra, And I feel like your person has this, what is the proper term? I don't even know. But this kind of daydreaming, euphoric kind of fantasy of what love is. And they get so wrapped up with the illusion of it, but they don't know how to fully open their heart and welcome it in, And like I said, this karmic is helping them with this defensive, because I told you with that 7 could also be that, and this was giving me like this 7 of wands. Your person can be very defensive, very I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me kind of energy. And you see with these swords. And that's what I said with the 7 of swords. That's why I feel like your person can be an in and out. Now, this is 5, but 5 is definitely conflict, usually a number associated with conflict, as well as 5 is the Hierophant in the major arcana. Okay, so I really feel with your person with the 7 of swords energy, it's just very complex, because I feel like they're infatuated with love, but it's like when they get so close to it, they feel like it's so unattainable, they run from it. And that's why I feel like it's been this cat and mouse kind of game with you and your person, And this karmic is really helping them to kind of put that swords down, put the defenses down, and really be vulnerable. Stop with this. It's like, to me, like I sometimes say with my mom, I said, Mom, I feel like sometimes you treat me like your porcelain doll, And it's giving me like the Norman Bates thing. So maybe with me mentioning my mom and thinking of the Norman Bates, and I'm not saying, again, because Norman Bates had an unhealthy obsession with his mother. So I don't want to offend anybody like, oh, your person got an unhealthy obsession. But what his thing was, he fell for these women, and he loved when they reminded him of his mother. But as soon as they had some type of negative little trait, it's like he snapped. And I feel like this may be your person. They come into this connection with this kind of, again, euphoric, angelic, I don't know, fairy tale idea of love. And then as soon as it's like a little crack in the foundation, they get bottled back up and they run, And that's why I said I feel like with the 6, I always say it's in the reverse of lovers, it's the right person, wrong time. Okay, then we got the 6 of swords, which is movement forward. We have the 6 of pentacles, which is very giving, loving. Okay, we have the 6 of wands, which is success, recognition. 6 of cups, nostalgic. So with this in the reverse, I feel like they suffer with self-esteem issues. With the 6 of wands kind of vibe, they may not feel good enough, because like I said, I feel like they kind of have like fantasies with what they want their partner to be, what they want love to be. And so it's like when they feel like it's so unattainable, like they can't meet that, and they may have a background of always giving so much, so now they're kind of more like guarded. It's like, I don't want to give so much, because when I give so much, I get fucked over. And I feel like that's why they don't want to be alone, because it's giving me a song from Scrooge, Magoo's Scrooge, with I'm all alone in the world. Like, they don't want to be. They have a problem being with themselves. And I feel like they have a problem being with themselves because they have a problem really dealing with those issues. It's more easier for them to run. You know, it's more easier for them to run than to face these issues head on. And look, that's why they have to stop running. Okay? And they have to stand in their power. Because this is giving me, what's that movie? What's the song? The Greatest Showman. This is me. Like, they have to, like, this Ace of Swords. So I definitely feel like your person may be, like, illogical. They may have air in their chart. But I'm getting, like, the King of Swords kind of energy. They may be a very meticulous. That's what I'm saying. They have, it's like, everything is plotted and planned. And you know, when it comes to the vulnerability, they want it so much. And I feel like maybe once upon a time, because that's what we saw with Scrooge. Scrooge was loving, and then he came obsessed with money, you know. And maybe that's the thing too with the Six of Swords. Your person may be so obsessed with giving you. It's like they so calculate. They want to give you so much that they don't realize it's doing more harm to this connection than what it is. And so I feel like this karmic is supposed to be helping them get this clarity, getting them to stand into their power, to put their guards down, to open their heart to love, to stop attaching themselves, stop being scared to be alone. So we're gonna get a couple of tarot. Kind of put it all together. So, what shadows is Pile 3's karmic, their person's karmic, highlighting or reflecting to them? Ooh. Okay. King of Wands, Eight of Wands. I'm going to try to get one more. I'm going to take that. take that. Oh, my duty. Seven of Wands. See, I told you I was getting that Seven of Wands. The Wheel reverse. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. All the cards I was mentioning came out. And so, what I'm getting with the tarot, like I said, it's getting them to actually make movement. So they definitely may be about to reach out. But I feel like it's getting them to get out of their head of fantasizing and actually making moves, actually making plans, to really stepping into their power. You know, taking command, that's what I feel like with low vibrational energies. The way they get you is when you allow them to. When you get overwhelmed with it. And so this is them really stepping into their power, taking this connection by the reins and getting it back on track. And I definitely feel like the Seven of Wands reverse is really them having to let their guards down, okay? But again, this is labeled as bravery. So like I said, they have to be strong. They have to protect it. If you want it, because like the King of Wands, that's that fire energy, that's that passion, that's drive. This karmic is really helping them to say, look, go after it. You know, you're causing these delays with this kind of thinking of it's not going to work. And like I said, you having a problem with walking away. You get overwhelmed. I feel like your person gets overwhelmed with the idea of love. Okay, they also may have a lot of options because they seem like the person, like, they're so busy. I'm trying to get it. And so they go from this partner to that person, and from that person to that person to that person. It's like as soon as that flow, that it's not perfect, boom, okay, I got to go to another person, you know? So I feel like, and again, yeah, it's like hiding their sadness. It's just covering up. They going from person to person, body to body, to really hide this sadness. Okay, that's why I said again with the Lovers reverse. It's like right person, wrong time. You know, You are their counterpart. You are their equal. This succeeds physical. Okay, this is spiritual. This is emotional. This is a true union and partnership. But I feel like your person really struggles with letting go, with hiding. Okay, just really this negative energy. They cause more delays because they just feel like it is unattainable. It cannot happen. So now what we're going to do is see what shadows, because the karmic does not only show shadows for the runner twin, but they also reflect shadows for the awakened twin. So let's see what shadows is this karmic highlighting or revealing to you. Pile 3. So now we're going to see what shadows the karmic is highlighting or revealing to you using the oracles of shadow and light. So, what shadows is the karmic highlighting or revealing to my beautiful pile 3? Wow, that's a hot mess. So I just feel like you are a hot mess. Oh, that got mixed in there. So, colorless angel, because that's not even with it. So, yeah, I definitely feel this may be for you as well. But, you know, with this attitude of, oh, it doesn't affect me. You know? It's just asking, because this is 10 again. And we know that 10 is the wheel, and we had the wheel reversed when we did the tarot. And I feel like it's delays because it's this defeatist energy, this being overwhelmed with this 10 of wands, with this 10 of swords, but just acting like everything is okay. So I definitely feel like that may be something with you, you know, just trying to act too cool, like, oh, this is not affecting you, you over this, you're moving on. But the truth of the matter is, it is. So, what shadows is the karmic highlighting or revealing to pile 3? Okay, we have strange Valentine. Love is strange. We got 27, which is broken down to the 9. Then we have 19, a mirror, the, what is this, Monhue? Aloha healing. And then we have 2 more actually. We have the dress of alchemy, release your power. That's 33, which is broken down to 6, the lovers. Okay. And then we have 25, which is 7, sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. Okay. And the bottom of the deck energy is number 15, mildew fairy. So I feel like, honestly, you're kind of reflecting your person. You know, I think you have this fear. It may not be with love overall, maybe with this twin flame journey. Okay, I feel like it's been a very stressful, because with that 9, I'm getting the hermit, I'm getting 9 of wands. Okay, I'm getting 9 of wands. It's supposed to be like, but I'm getting like 9 of wands reversed. 9 of wands upright. It's like you've been through battle, okay, but you're still willing to fight the good fight. I sometimes refer to that as my Rocky Balboa card. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is that freedom, okay. It could be like the single card. It's also that financial independence, freedom, beauty, maturity, okay. And then we have the 9 of Cups, which is that happiness, that bliss. We have the 9 of Swords, which is like the, what is it? The night, the dark night of the soul. And I was kind of getting that with that dark horse that I saw somewhere. Yeah, like right here. Okay, so I feel like this twin flame journey has taken its toll on you. Okay, this karmic is really highlighting this. Okay, and I feel like this karmic is helping you because you may suffer from dependency. And I feel like with that Nine of Pentacles, that's really like standing in your independence, being financially independent, being mature, being grounded, being stable. Okay, and so I feel like all of what you have endured on this journey is to help you really step into your power. This 19 is this sun, you know, and I feel like with this aloha healing, it's giving me like peace, serenity, okay, and also with this aloha, I'm kind of getting like the Moana, how far I'll go, you know. I feel like this journey was really, because that's what we saw with Moana, it was growth. It was her finding her independence. It was her, you know, instead of running from the, what was it, the darkness or whatever that was coming with the fruit, she, you know, she embraced it. Where other people, like especially her father, after that one incident, so you may be breaking generational curses. You know, you are doing something new. You are being able to say, you know what, I deserve my happiness. I'm going to go after my happiness. And maybe you're supposed to go through this to heal yourself so you can heal others. Because, yeah, I'm definitely getting stepping into your power. And when I'm getting 6, yes, we get that with the Lovers. Okay, but I'm also, like I said before, it's giving me this 6 of Wands, this recognition. You know, you are meant, you're going to be seen. You're going to be doing big things, especially with your person. This is past life with that 6 of Cups. It's showing you that you can move past this. You know, you can move past these obstacles. You can heal yourself. You know, this is, I feel like it's getting reacquainted with it. You know, I definitely don't feel like this is your first time. You know, and I feel like it's rediscovering, really stepping into your power. With this 25, that's 7. And that's what I said, where you kind of mirroring. But I'm also with this green, I'm getting like this enviness. Okay. I don't know. When I always see this card, it makes me, especially with these 2 cards, I'll definitely get with the envy. Look, in this personal power, what is it? Powerful personal growth. This karmic is really triggering you. Okay, I feel like you may definitely have negative energy around you. Okay, you may have people hating on you, hating on your light. Okay, because that 15 is that toxic, that's devil energy. I feel like this is you being able to see past this stuff. You know, yeah, because it's cleaning up. You know, it's all moldy and dirty and shit. I don't know, when I see this bubble, it always makes me think of that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode with that little sick looking thing, and he came and he was telling Muriel, and he was just that dirt was good, dirt helps you live a long life, and they became all shriveled. It was just a mess. I feel like you have a lot of toxic energy around you. You know, I don't know. I'm getting like you have a lot of toxic energy. And I feel like with your 7 of Wands, it's protecting yourself, protecting your aura. Because I definitely feel like you're meant to do some great things. And it's like you have to, this karmic is helping you to kind of break your attachment, your codependency, your validation, because you may really seek validation from other people. And we got this 5 again. I definitely feel like it's some type of toxic energy. I feel like you do like your person out of obligations. You put everybody's needs first, you know, and people take advantage of that shit. So it's really all y'all working on healing yourself, breaking these attachments, being able to set the proper boundaries. Definitely check out angel number 555 and 666. Because like I said, I just feel like with you, pile 3, you have sneaky people, sneaky energy, negative energy. And I feel like they are threatening, because that's what it's making me think of, like with Ariel. This card makes me think of Ariel. And, you know, I feel like it's people was envious of Ariel, her curiosity, you know, her innocence, her beauty. It's like she didn't try to do, she was just herself. And I feel like you just are yourself, and people, it's like, you don't see what people see. You don't see how bright your light is. But other people see that shit. And so I feel like they try to feed on that shit. They very jealous, very envious. And it's this karmic is helping you to be able to pick up discernment, you know, pick up on those type of tendencies, and stop worrying about putting everybody else in. Stop worrying, because I feel like it may be family as well with this Ten of Cups. It may be family who might not understand this journey. Okay, and so they're trying to caution you not to do it. Go after your son. Go after your happiness. It may be stuff that you're doing financially. I feel like you're gonna set trends for generations to come, and that shit is scary. People are scared to change, so it's like it's this envious energy, because you're just being you. You're just being curious and sweet, and yeah, you want to be a part of that world. You want to be a part of your person's world, even as frustrated as you may be now. You want to be a part of that world. You want to create your own world. So yeah. Let's get a little bit of tarot. And look what this said. I just read it. It said, please don't lose hope. Your spiritual team is coming through saying, do not lose hope about what you want, about this connection. It's all of this triggering stuff is for a higher purpose. There's this beautiful energy for you, Valkyrie. It's really rediscovering you. Because I don't feel like it's discovering you. I feel like this ain't your first time. I feel like it's rediscovering how far you'll go. You know, like I feel like every lifetime you come back, you go further and further. Because you have such this innocence and loving nature to you. You know, it's a beautiful energy. So what shadows is this karmic? Okay. Told you. Dependency. Empress. Yeah. Insecurities. Empress reverse. Page of Cups reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely with family. I told you with that trident, it made me think of before this card came out. King of Cups reverse. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords reverse. I feel like it may be, for some feminine energy, it may be some type of daddy issues, okay? Because I feel like you see a lot of your father and your masculine energy. But I feel like with this Empress reverse, it's like so frustrating because you don't realize how fucking dope and amazing. You're a fucking Empress. And I feel like you don't recognize that. You don't realize it's all this toxic energy, and you're just so like wanting validation. That's why I feel like it has to be with some type of parents with this Page of Cups and this dependency with the Devil card. It's like you just are so obsessed with, I want to make my parents proud. My parents proud. You know, it's like you want validation, and it's like you can't see how amazing you are. I'm definitely feeling like it could be with a father with this King of Cups reverse. And it also could be representation of your person. Really helping you see discernment, seeing past the act, the charade, to see how deep their love. Because what's that song? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I need to find out what that song is. And so I could put that in the little video description. But yeah, you know, you got this problem being stuck just like your person. You let this shit, and do they have it as detachment? Yep, see? Queen of Wands. Look, oh, your person was the King of Wands. Queen, see? Y'all, and look, the Queen of Swords setting your fucking boundaries, not taking that shit. Not taking that shit, you know, not letting people take advantage of your kindness and your love because it's such a sweetness to you, you know. But this, yeah, she's really illuminating some shadow side. So if it's delays, it may really still be. I'm definitely getting some type of dependency, some type of validation that you're really holding on to. You know, it's really stunting you and limiting you from moving forward like you need to. Like, you don't realize how dope you are, Power 3. You do not realize it whatsoever. So now we're going to go to why are they struggling to cut karmic ties? And we're going to use the wisdom of the House of Night Oracles. Okay, so let's see. Why is your person struggling to cut karmic ties? Why? Okay. We have honesty. Ooh. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. We have self-worth. We have individuality. That definitely give me that King of Wands kind of energy. And we have reminder. You and your person are definitely heavily mirroring. I feel like y'all both struggle with confidence. I feel like y'all both struggle with caring about people's opinions of you. We have this honesty, which is 26, which is broken down to 8. Okay? So the first thing I get is strength. And that's what I said with the man in the mirror. They have to be strong. They have to be authentic with themselves. They have to, if they want to make moves with like that 8 of Wands energy, they have to do it. They have to be honest with knowing that it's a partnership with that 8 of Pentacles. They have to let go of shit that no longer serves with 8 of Cups. With this 8 of Swords, they have to realize that they are trapped in their mind. It's giving me like Kid Cudi. They got to come out their mind. They got to come out of fantasy, and they have to actually make moves. And this is something they're struggling with. They're struggling to do so. With their self-worth, this is again broken down to 5. So I feel like, you know, they let what people say get in their head. Whether it's the opinion, because like I'm definitely in a family throughout this. Okay, you know, initially King Triton was not Team Eric because he was a human. It may be a parent that interferes that does not like your person, or your person's parents does not like you. But I definitely feel like with this karmic, it's this toxic fucking energy. It's this toxic energy, and they really let that shit get in their head, and they start to believe that. And maybe this karma kind of hold over them like, you ain't shit, you a fuck up, who gonna love you but me? And they really start believing that shit. We have 47, okay, that's broken to 10, right? 11, justice, yeah. That's justice. They have to break codependency ties. I feel like this karmic holds it. She really, I said I wasn't gonna do this for all these powers, but I end up doing it. I'm using my karmic thoughts because I want to see what's going on, because I feel like this karmic is very belittling. You know, I feel like this karmic really tears this masculine down. I'm tired of living a lie. Yeah, she's probably doing that because she knows. Say when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this? I just need time to see where I wanna be. Like, she feels your masculine slipping away. She's super salty. Look, she lying. I'm secure with this connection. No, you not. Or why would you be sending a text? She's sending evil eye. Look, exactly. Exactly. This karmic is trying to, she's really amplifying this kind of Eight of Swords energy. Like, who's gonna love you? And we got the family. It's like she plays these games. You know, when she's not belittling, then she throws the family aspect. And I told you I get like this sense of inner child shit, like with the mother. I'm definitely picking up mother vibes. It's some type of parental infliction or something going on here on both the feminine and masculine side. You know? But she knows. She knows. I feel like she feels. What's that song, Power Growing? Like Elsa. Like, she feels your masculine's power growing every day, you know? And she's tired of living this life. She wants to act like, oh, she's so secure. Look, the lock's open. She's very envious because she knows they're not over you, you know? So and that's what with this evil eye, this doesn't only have to be to you. This, again, I feel like could be her really sending evil eye and mental attack to your person. All a part of her control. Wow. That's what your person has to be able to see past all that. See past all them tactics. She's just trying to delay the inevitable. That's all. You know, reminder, bottom of the deck energy. That is, again, with this 10. Look, the warrior. This giving me, wow, summon. Denial. Yes. See, your person has to trust their intuition, okay? And they have to know this connection's not over. You're just frustrated right now. You have to see past their shit, and they gotta see past yours. They have to be on their knower from the know, but it wasn't over, and it still isn't over, you know? And they have to remind themselves, you know, all this shit, this is a cycle. This cycle is about to close. All this is just illusions. Illusions with this karma. This karma can't stop anything. This is not your first time here. You know, I just feel like, I definitely feel it with y'all. Y'all might really be powerful, and it's like low vibrational energies that's really using this time because they know how it's going to be once y'all get back. So they really are on y'all fears and your shadows, which is validation. So you might notice, you know, it's more conflict in your house, and that might not just be you. That might be a method that the other one uses. You know, it may be a method because they know how much you seek validation and stability from your family, so they might cause conflict to really get you and distract you from this. That's some powerful shit right here. Yeah, because it's like this magic power. It's like this stepping into this motherfucking power. 13 could be broken down to 4. 13 is also, what is that? Temperance? I think 13 is temperance. I think. Let me look real quick. I think 13 is temperance. Oh, 13 is death. 14 is temperance. I wasn't too far off. So 13 is death. Yeah, they gotta let this old shit. They on their Elsa shit. Because you know she had the shit with her little magic shit. They gotta like, it's gonna be, I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble while others don't. It's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers that I wish would go away. Oh, And that's like y'all, that's the angels in your spiritual team. They're like, oh, and your person acting like they don't hear it. Oh, like they gotta answer the call, honey, because you saw Elsa could only deny it for so long before they was like, and I feel like that's your spiritual team. It's like, y'all are getting on our nerves with your stubbornness. Like, what else we gotta do? Let's get a little bit of tarot. And then we're going to wrap up with next actions. So, why is their person struggling to cut karmic ties? I'll probably try to do one. Watch it gonna give me like 3. Let's see. Because I kind of pretty much get it, but let's see. Just a little confirmation. So we have curiosity. That's the motherfucking problem. 7 That's the motherfucking problem. They rather play it safe. They Elsa. Because remember she says, in there, everything I ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but and you have the siren kind of looking thing. I'm blocking out your call. I done had my adventure. I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Like, that's your person. They rather play it safe. They rather be with the karmic fantasizing about it because the idea is scary as shit. They feel like it's too good to be fucking true. They feel they overwhelmed with the shit, you know? They got to let all this negative shit go. Look, they have such deep love for you. You are their motherfucking empress. Look, they want to offer you. They want to come to you so bad. It's like if the truth is happening right now. But look, see the Queen of Wands reverse? See, this is the motherfucking karmic energy. See how the Queen of Wands was upright with you? This is karmic. She likes to personate. Told you, because she's envy of you. She likes to portray herself, and she's like a nasty bitch. Because she wants to be the Queen of Wands in your person's eye so fucking bad. She really do. She really is like trying to emulate you, and she cannot emulate you. And when she sees like her trying to emulate you, it's not keeping their interest, she gets and be a nasty ass bitch. Honey. Oh, now we're gonna wrap up with what's next actions. Okay, so now we're using the magic of you oracle, and we're gonna find out what is your person's next actions. What is Pile 3's person's next actions? Ooh, you saw that flew out. Oh, that's beautiful. They want to restore balance. They want to open their heart to love. You know, look, they want to. They want to be vulnerable with you. They tired of running. Look, that flew out too. What's this? Open your arms. You see, it's like, oh, let me get one more. Oh, I want to cry. It's so beautiful. Judgment. Trust in their intuition. That's what I'm saying. They've been trying to ignore this call so long, and like Elsa. And that's so funny because I shared with them on my Instagram before. I love Frozen 2. I love Frozen 2 better than Frozen. You know, because it came out a little bit before I really embarked on my spiritual journey. And I relate to Elsa so much. The fears of something new, you know, rediscovering the truth. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, I know it's a kid's cartoon, but I grew such an attachment to it. Like, I love Frozen 2. Wow, and it's supposed to be like the tower moment. Yeah, they letting the old them cry. Pile 3. Listen, I told you this what the karmic is frustrated about. This karmic, her little nasty negative shit, it's not lasting anymore. Okay, it's not lasting. It's not working no more. Your person is seeing past that, and now they're open. It's like they done had this awakening to what this is. Now they're still a little guarded. Okay, and this when I see this kind of make me think of like a fallen angel that's lost its wings. So again, I'm definitely picking up an angelic presence within this. It may be some earth angels as well, and maybe that's why it's rediscovering yourself and your powers. But this is so beautiful. It's like they're a little slow with it, okay, but they're opening themselves up to this idea. They're letting the tower eagle fucking collapse. It's been a pause. I know you've been frustrated, but this is 7. This is exactly what needed to happen for this movement to happen. And this is so beautiful. This is supposed to be like representation of the full energy, okay? This is them. This is the 6 of Swords, okay? This is the 6 of Wands energy. This is the 6 of Pentacles. They about to put their all. They about to come towards you. They want this to be successful. I love it. I freaking love this energy. Let's get a couple of them. So they making moves. They making moves. Making my way back to you, baby. With a burning from inside. I'll be making my way back to you, baby. I'm about to cry, y'all, because this is so beautiful, because it's just like you and your person suffer so much from people's negative energy. You let it affect y'all, and you doubt yourself, and you become guarded. And it's like I feel like y'all both have this beautiful loving energy, and it's just like it's giving me, especially because my daughter finally saw Edward Scissorhands yesterday. And I love Edward Scissorhands. I love Tim Burton, fellow Virgo, and what I love, and she was like, asked me what was it about, and I said something up, because this was before she saw it. I said basically this beautiful innocence, he was corrupted by the world. Edward was up in the castle, this artistic, soft, curious soul, and that's why I said some of y'all might be earth angels. And then once he got around people, it's like corruption, greed, sex, what is it, death, like all this negative stuff. And we saw how Edward transformed, from being this beautiful, and I feel like this is you and your person, this beautiful page, happy-go-lucky energy. And then by the time we get to the end of it, he gets anger. He didn't know about anger and rage. He gets anger, he gets envy of, what's her name? What's my girl? Because that's my girl. She was in Beetlejuice. I don't know. I'm so bad with fucking names when I channel. Damn, why can't I think of her name? It's like right there at the tip of my tongue. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of it. But she was in Beetlejuice, and she was in Little Woman. And it's like he got envious because he just saw the beauty in her, and he didn't get how she can be with this fucking ass. It's just so crazy. That guy went from like the nerdy guy in all the 80s movies, like I think he was in 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink, and he went from the nerdy, then he buffed up and he became this fucking ass. Ugh, I can't even think of their names. I really can't right now. The Hierophant reverse. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. The Star reverse. The Chariot. And then here we go with the dependency, So I feel like your person is definitely letting these outdated values go. This whole concept of love. They're letting that shit go to work. But I feel like your person still with this energy, still has some healing that they need to do. They're still feeling helpless, and then I'm also getting they don't feel worthy. Like they see you as the star in their eye, and they don't feel worthy. You know, they feeling stuck. They don't know if movement can happen. That's why I said it's critical for you, Power 3. Change the energy you're putting out. If you're putting out that you energy, that's scaring your person from moving, because it's like they desperately need some type of validation. Like I told you, they overwhelmed. You know, and like I said, I'm definitely picking up. It may be a mother. I'm getting that this karmic may be a baby mama, but it's. I feel like it's definitely outside influence with family. But I definitely feel like it's gonna be important. Like if you want them to come all the way home, you gotta energetically send that light out to them. So, my beautiful, beautiful Power 3, this is what I am getting for you. I'm going to leave this reading here. Okay. I thank you so much. I hope this reading was able to bring you much love, light, and clarity. And if you want to repay me, let me tell you how you can do so. Okay, first, we love tips around here. I have all my different cash information in the box below. And if you say, girl, you did such a good job on this general reading, I got to see with a private reading. Okay, I can help you with that. I have my price list below. Feel free to email me or slide into my DMs. Let's talk. Now, you said, look, Earth Angel, I love you. My money's tight. Okay, I got you. You can still send me positive vibes for, energy exchange by simply liking this video, commenting. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? You want to join my angelic realm? Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, I have my other social media platforms. Instagram is my most active one. I am constantly posting on that every day. So make sure you join me on one of my angelic realms. But if you can do multiple, that's appreciated as well. So, again, I thank you so much, Paul 3. Much love, light, and blessings. Bye.